to you by WJER Sports in partnership with Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, Kempthorne Volkswagen, and Williams Floor Covering.
And I want to welcome you into the Coach's Corner Show once again, week number 9. Willie Grove along with Coach Dan Ift of the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. And Coach, it was a really nice trip to Boardman. If you got to go, you might as well come home with a win.
Well, that's absolutely correct. It took us a while to get there, about 1:45 to get there. And, once you're there, if you do your job, I'm a big fan of the happy bus ride home, that's for sure.
Well, when things are working, you keep going at it. The defense was there. They were ready to play. And the offense, a little different set there with 2 running backs in the backfield and maybe a coming out party for a young sophomore.
Might be. Dalen Clark has done a great job all year defensively. Had him back on kickoff. He makes people miss him in space. You just can't coach that type of stuff. JJ, when Mitch went down, we kind of lost his running partner, and I felt like we needed to get those 2 kids on the field at the same time. And then we've got another young one. We've got Caden Shy back there too, and he's able to do some nice things, as is Dalen. So trying to take advantage of the athletes that we have a little bit and what they can do. But I thought our kids up front blocked well also.
I thought it was a good game with the 2 backs. It kind of gave Ben Ham a little bit of a night off, not having to run, not having to come up with some yardage from the quarterback.
Well, and that's another point. We have to have 2 running backs, whether it's your quarterback and your tailback or 2 tailbacks. And I just felt like Ben was taking a lot of unnecessary hits. We're playing some physical people the last 3 weeks, and he's getting a little banged up, and he's hanging there because he's a tough kid. But I want to make sure he's got his legs under him for weeks 9, 10.
Hey, we got Linsly on the schedule. We're going to go the opposite direction. We're heading to Wheeling, West Virginia, and then up to West Liberty University. What do you know about Linsly other than they're a much improved team from last year? Yeah,
they are, I guess, a boarding school, what have you, and they get some kids in, and sometimes those kids come in August. I don't know, how many of these kids have come in this year, how many were there last year, but the quarterback is an extremely talented young man. He's got a really big arm. He's a college type of football player. The last year's quarterback, the DiLorenzo kid, who we thought was one of the finest athletes we had played against last year, has moved to wide receiver now, and he's a dynamic wide receiver. And there's another youngster on the other side just like him, and they pair those 2 with a couple of 6'3" targets. They do run the ball, but they want to pass the football down the field, and they try to get as many snaps in as they can. They all, other than DiLorenzo, nobody plays both ways. So it's one of those deals where we're going to have to hopefully grind out a little bit and slow the game down a little bit. So you don't want them firing too many bullets at you.
Now the Tornadoes kind of trying to keep everything together. Some patchwork here. Got a few injuries.
Sure.
Just hoping to get some of those guys back.
Well, we are. Don't know if it'll be this week or not. But like I said, we've challenged kids to step up, and some of those youngsters from our JV team have stepped up and realized that I can play varsity football. We tell them, you've been with us for about 10, 12 weeks now. You're no longer a young kid. Now you're able to play this game, and to that end, kids like Dalen have stepped up, and Caden, and we have T.J. Arnold on the offensive line now. Did a marvelous job over the weekend. They improved so much from the first week he played, which was last weekend, to this weekend. So hopefully we continue to see that improvement. We got a few more in there. As Jack McKinnon's been in and out so much, and he's a youngster that can do some things as well. So we're relying on a lot of those kids, and there'll be some more sophomores this week probably as we got some guys banged up.
Great for the future. Coach, thanks for visiting with us again.
Thank you, Willie.
Coach's Corner here on WJER.
This has been the Coach's Corner Show, a production of Claxon Communications for WJER Sports. Brought to you by Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, Kempthorne Volkswagen, and Williams Floor Covering.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes, or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you. For every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
Dr. Nathan Springer, this area's orthodontic specialist, is accepting new patients. Dr. Springer's dedicated team of professionals is committed to creating beautiful, confident smiles with braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Choose from a wide variety of treatment options, ranging from traditional, time-proven appliances to the latest innovative orthodontic advancements. Join Dr. Nathan Springer's winning smile team today. 107 Ray Avenue in New Philadelphia, just 2 blocks from New Philadelphia High School.
Hi, this is Mark from Yoder's Hometown Market. Keep your kids at the top of their game with wholesome, nourishing food from Yoder's. When you're rushing off to sports practice or other after-school activities, Yoder's makes it easy with sandwiches, meat and cheese trays, snack mixes, chips, and drinks. Let us help you make the after-school scramble a thing of the past. At Yoder's Hometown Market, we believe in shopping local and supporting local businesses in our community and invite you to stop by today, located next to KFC in Dover.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Fall is in the air, and there's never been a better time to try the delicious, mouth-watering, deep dish pizza at Little Caesars. Pair your pizza with the crazy bread, crazy sauce, and a 2-liter of Pepsi, and Little Caesars is your one stop for your game day party. Delicious pizza, mouth-watering wings, zesty cheese breads, crisp made daily salads, crazy bread, and more.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Hi, this is Leslie Blake from New Dawn Rehab and Healthcare, located next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Our facilities are designed to offer an array of services, including rehabilitation, long-term care, and assisted living. Our campus has undergone a major renovation to create a gorgeous resort-like feel. The new rooms are bright and spacious with tasteful decor. Our activities area has casino-like slot machines, arcade games, pool tables, and more. We created an inviting space for our residents and their families to enjoy spending time together. Go to newdawnrehabcare.com for more information.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit kempthornevw.com.
Get ready for high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes on WJER. Online at WJER.com and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game include the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored by Williams Floor Coverings and Sugar Valley Meats, the First Federal Community Bank football forecast, the Commercial and Savings Bank keys to the game, the Wendy's starting lineup, the National Anthem, sponsored by VFW Post 1445, the Grove Gift Shop coin toss, play-by-play coverage brought to you by Hanhart Insurance, the Tuscarawas County YMCA kickoff, Make the Call, sponsored by Mac and Turf Realty, the Pam's Posies Performance Play, the Sofer Insurance Halftime Report, the Kemp Insurance Stat Report, the Game and Scoring Summary, sponsored by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital, the Graphic Enterprises Unduplicated Drive of the Game, the High Impact Tree Service Red Zone, the Cartoon Sideline Report, the Kent State Tuscarawas Scoreboard Update, the Kempthorne Volkswagen First Down, and the Subway Player of the Game. Other sponsors include Hennis Care Center, Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, Taylor Insurance, Yoder's Hometown Market, Wood Electric, Little Caesars Pizza, Connolly, Hillier & Welch Title Services, New Dawn Retirement Center, Solid Rock Photos, McDonald's, Smartway Communications, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Troyer's Trail Maloney, Kua Refinishing, T-County Boxing Academy, the House of G.A. Fisher Jewelers, and Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Now, get ready for live play-by-play action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes on WJER. Here are your announcers, Willie Grove and Jason Hall.
And a good evening, and we want to welcome you into high school football here on WJER, our live video stream going out from the Hilltoppers, the home of West Liberty University. Great facilities. Willie Grove along with Jason Hall sitting high atop the field. Try to get a couple pictures out to you. As you can see on the video, Dover getting here just a little late, Jason. That's quite a trip when you come from Dover all the way down to West Liberty.
It's a real quite a trip. So you head 77 south to 70 east. And then when you get to Wheeling, you got to lock her down into four-wheel drive and head up the mountain kind of on the back side of Ogilvy Park. And up alone on top of the hill is Hilltopper Stadium. I think it's called the West Family Stadium, actually. But beautiful facility. It just, there's no good way to get here.
No good way to get here. My ears popped like 2-3 times on the way up here. But once you get here, it's beautiful. The leaves are kind of starting to change there across the field. Just seats on one side of the stadium. And so Dover Linsly fans will be sitting together. We'll get you more up to date on, Linsly Academy, the Cadets, and of course the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Dover coming in at 5-3 on the season. Linsly with just 6 games under their belts this season. They are 5-1, and we'll talk a little bit more about each of those teams as the pregame show moves along. Right now, the game here on WJER is going to be covered by our play-by-play team of myself and Jason. For complete insurance coverage for your auto, home, and life, call the team at Hanhart Insurance at 343-7767. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover and online at hanhartinsurance.com. Again, it's Linsly and Dover getting set for kickoff around 7 o'clock here at West Liberty University. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Life is full of milestones: getting married, purchasing a vehicle, having children, buying a home, opening a business, planning for retirement. The list goes on, and you can enjoy these special moments even more knowing you're covered by the Hanhart Insurance Agency. Life, auto, home, disability, business, they have plans to protect you throughout all your milestones. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, a trusted name in insurance for more than 100 years.
Welcome home to the serenity and the hospitality of the Hennis Care Center in Dover and in Bolivar. Since 1947, 4 generations of the Hennis family have stood as leaders in the area with up-to-date facilities and caring, compassionate staff. With the care, safety, and happiness of every resident in mind, Hennis Care Center is a home filled with love, laughter, and amenities like chef-prepared meals, rehabilitation services, and social activities. To learn more, visit them online at henniscarecenter.com.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stays secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services can assist property owners with navigating the real estate sale and closing process and sale-by-owner transactions, including home sales and vacant ground sales. The staff at Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services prepares purchase agreements and transfer deeds in sale-by-owner situations. Give Office Manager Renee Beam a call at 330-602-1800 to discuss your sale-by-owner matter.
Shopping for carpet has never been easier. Discover color that speaks to you at Williams Floor Covering in Dover. Choosing the perfect carpet can be a tough decision. That's why Shaw has created a simplified shopping experience and thoughtful color palette to streamline the process. Find carpet with comfort that's easy to live on and performance for your lifestyle. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Shop the Shaw Color Wall and enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
And we welcome you back into the Coach's Corner Show and the pregame show, coming to you from West Liberty University. Boy, we look out over to our left, I guess. You've got the baseball, and I think there was maybe a soccer field, a brand new track. We were able to talk to the head coach here at West Liberty and his plans, and seems like he's been here a little while because he's been instrumental in getting a lot of this done. And to our right, they had to put up a new softball field for the girls.
Well, and what the interesting fact was that he can't get any state funding for this. Everything's got to be privately raised. And then when you get so much for the football program, some of that has to go to some of the other sports as well. So he's done a great job, apparently, with his fundraising, because beautiful field. It's kind of a high-tech turf to where they don't use the black rubber pellets, and there's a concussion pad underneath so you don't get the whiplash when you do land on it. And beautiful facility. Only stands on the home side. There's no stands on the visitor's side, but looks like it'll seat a nice crowd and a great venue to watch a game.
And I guess what we'll find out is will both teams be across the way, or just the visitors and the home team will be over here? Because I look down there are a few benches, I guess, for the home team. Typically, the home is on the side with the most, or the press box, and so it'll be a little different. We'll have fans on one side, as Jason said. Linsly Academy, they are coming in with a record of 5-1. Head coach B.J. Depew, he's a 1994 graduate of Linsly Academy, and I think when you look at Linsly, what you got to look at first and foremost is their quarterback. And when you look at their quarterback, it's 15, almost 1,600 yards passing. He's got 20 touchdowns. It's Atlee Cohen, and only 3 interceptions. That's not bad if you're going to have 20 touchdowns, 1,600 yards passing, and only throw it away 3 times.
Well, he's a big kid, probably 6'3", 6'4", 175, 180 pounds. Big-time arm. Fans listening or possibly watching the live stream tonight, it's going to kind of remind you of the old Dover offense, where they go 5 wide and they're throwing it every down, and they're up-tempo and they're fast. They want to try to get as many plays in as possible to score as quickly as possible, and they've got some great wide receivers out there to throw it to as well.
And I guess when you talk about the wide receivers, Jason, Luca Di Lorenzo, he was the quarterback last year. He moved to receiver this year, and he's got the most. He's got 27 receptions, 700 yards catching the football, 7 touchdowns. So Di Lorenzo is a player that I think Dover's going to have to key on.
Well, he's lightning in a bottle, and he's got a twin on the other side of the field, Jalik Johnson, that wears number 3. These guys can fly, and what Linsly's going to try to do is get the ball to those athletes out in space and let them do their thing and try to spring them for those quick hitters.
And they do pass the ball a lot, but the one guy that you got to keep an eye on in the backfield is Alex Taylor. He'll wear number 27 tonight. 73 rushes for 370 yards, 1 touchdown. He's got a touchdown by the passing play also. And again, Linsly Academy, they are 5-1 on the season. And we'll talk about familiar foes. Linsly playing Steubenville just a couple weeks ago, and Dover was Steubenville earlier on their schedule. And if you look at your screen right now, if you are live video streaming, You see, the only loss to Linsly this year was Fairmont Senior, and that was a close one, 27-24. But you look at the other scores, somehow they went to Steubenville and they defeated the Big Red 28-27. And so tonight it's going to be a test for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes as we get set for a 7 o'clock kickoff here on WJER. It's now time to talk about the officials in tonight's game. It's the guys who make the calls in the game. It's brought to you by McInturf Realty. When buying or selling, make the call to McInturf Realty. And all we can tell you right now, and Jason, when you get to games like this, you've got an experienced crew, probably a West Virginia crew. I don't know that they're coming from Ohio, but I'm guessing a West Virginia crew tonight.
Probably a West Virginia crew. If they're anything like us or the Dover football team, they're not here yet. Because there's no good way to get here, and every turn you make is up. But they'll most likely be a West Virginia crew, being that Linsly's from the Wheeling area in West Virginia, and they'll call the game just like a crew from Ohio would.
Absolutely. And again, the guys making the calls tonight, it's brought to you by McInturf Realty. When buying or selling, make the call to McInturf Realty. We'll be back with some more pregame as we get closer to kickoff tonight between the Cadets and the Tornadoes. And we'll have it right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf, wishing our local teams the best of luck in tonight's games. Supporting your friends and neighbors is why I started McInturf Realty. Our staff works as a team to treat you the way you want to be treated. We truly care about you, our customer. Since 1992, we've seen national real estate firms move into our area. And now McInturf is one of the few remaining local hometown realtors. We are a local company supporting our local teams, and we thank you for your support. When it's time to buy or sell, make the call and see us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Remote starts are the thing to think about now before the freezing weather hits, and Cartoons in New Philadelphia is the place to get it done with over 30,000 units installed in over 16 years. Cartoons is your remote start headquarters. Cartoons carries a full line of remote starts that add to your factory remote, so no need to carry an extra transmitter, and Cartoons can even make your smartphone start your vehicle as well. Call and schedule in your vehicle today before the snow flies and save. 330-339-2006. That's 330-339-2006. Cartoons, be there.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure. You know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna. 4 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store. And check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
This is Matt Kinsey. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
It's being brought to you by First Federal Community Bank. It's 59 degrees and clear skies. Forecast your financial future with First Federal Community Bank. Investing in our community since 1898. Member FDIC. And we want to thank the folks at First Federal Community Bank, sponsors of our football forecast. And I think it's kind of safe right now with the clear skies. We're probably not looking at any kind of precipitation tonight, are we?
I don't think we are. It's going to get a little bit chilly. That wind's blowing from right to left down through this stadium up on top of this mountain. So
it is windy out there.
It's going to be chilly.
Flags almost straight across in the end zone. Well, Dover 5-3 on the year, Jason, and they had a couple overtime games. Steubenville game was very, very close. They were just, I'm going to say, one or two plays away from maybe having another fantastic season. But hey, they're sitting number 6 in their region right now, and with a win tonight, these points that they get from Linsly, that's going to go a long way to maybe assure them of having a home game to start week number 11.
Well, I think a win tonight over Linsly, because their computer points count as like a D1 program in Ohio, will cement Dover's spot week 11 for a home game, regardless of the game next week, and will get them off to a good start in the playoffs.
Now, and again, when you look at Dover, let's start with the offensive side of the football. Benham, I had mentioned it to Coach Dan Ift, but Ben kind of was able to relax a little bit last week. He wasn't one of those guys that had to carry the ball offensively. It was kind of a coming out party for a young sophomore, but Ben, he kind of did his thing, and J.J. Barton and Dalen Clark kind of took care of the duties at running back.
Well, Ben could play quarterback last week. That's what that allotted him to do, to be the field general out there offensively, run the show, hand it off, pass it when he needed to, and just be a quarterback instead of taking a beating as a running back out there as well, along with his duties on the defensive side of the ball. But big week last week for Dalen Clark, the sophomore, coming in with 130-some yards rushing and a touchdown to complement J.J. Barton's 130. So it's a good 1-2 combo back there for Coach Ift.
And, you got another sophomore on the line. You've got a couple juniors. But when you look at that right side with Jackson Lurie and Simon Lawrence, a lot of times we see those running backs going off that right tackle or that right guard.
Well, I think what helps them is, let's even start at the center position with Matt Jones, then you have Lorenz, and you have Lurie. Those guys just aren't big linemen. They're athletes, and they move well. Jones is a two-sport athlete. Simon Lorenz, when he's not playing football, he's a swimmer. Believe that.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a swimmer. So very athletic there, and Jackson Lurie plays basketball along with it. So those are three athletic linemen that you can get out there and pull and blow big holes open for those backs.
You see Dover out there warming up right now, their offensive side of the football. I would say it's their starting offensive side of the football, and then the second team being able to run some offensive plays on this field. Defensively, you can start at the defensive line if you want. Joseph Tristano, Simon Lorenz, Brett DeVault, Matthew Gigax. But, man, you got to throw in those linebackers too, don't you? Jackson Storm, and Keldon Hall's been coming on and doing a pretty good job defensively.
Well, Keldon Hall really complements Jackson Storm. Jackson Storm's kind of like the nosebreaker, I call him. He's knock you down first and hopefully I tackled you kind of mentality. But we've seen some highlight reel hits he's put on people this year, and he just keeps plugging away. Of course, last week he had to play with the incredible Hulk hand on his right hand because he injured his hand the week before, and really didn't slow him down. He had numerous tackles last week, but I think Keldon Hall really feeds off of him as well, just to get that leadership and also that experience to kind of show him the ropes.
And also I'm going to talk about Benham, once again defensively. Does a great job of reading the offense, and I think he's going to be called on a lot tonight. Maybe not so much to come up and make tackles, but more so this team's going to pass a lot, and Ben's going to be a busy young man.
Well, and I think the biggest thing is he's got to get everybody in the right set defensively. Recognize the play or the set that Linsly's in, and then get our defense in the right position to try to stop that play.
We're pregame here at West Liberty University and we're up on the mountain, and we see a lot of trees and a lot of sky. And Jason, I'm just kind of glad that I'm in here with the window closed right now. I think it's going to get quite a bit colder as the night goes on up here on this mountain.
Well, it's going to get cold, and when you look out from the press box across the field, we're at the same height as a lot of the tops of the trees, so we are on top of that mountain, so it's going to get chilly up here.
Well, Jason, it's time now to give the folks the keys to the game. It's brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank with locations in New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, Bolivar, and Jeanette Hutton. With CSB, you gain more than convenient access to products and services. You are invited into a network of relationships that contribute to the well-being of our community. Learn more at csb1.com. What do you got to do if you're Dover to come out of here with a win tonight?
Well, I think the biggest thing is don't panic, because Linsly's high-octane offense, they might score on the first play of the game. Who knows? But you can't panic. You got to keep your mind set, establish that running game like we know they're going to try to do, and milk that clock, sustain drives, and get points at the end of those drives. But if Linsly comes out and scores quick, you can't panic and give them the ball right back again and then get down 2 scores, because then it's going to be harder for you to stay in the ball game.
All right, that's a look at our Commercial and Savings Bank keys to the game this evening. Kickoff at 7 o'clock, less than 30 minutes away. We'll return with some more pregame right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Flowers make a big first impression, but when you choose Pam's Posies, you're guaranteed the freshest and longest lasting flowers that keep their wow factor long after the first day. Pam's Posies delivers flowers every day for birthdays, signature weddings and events, anniversaries, funerals, or just because. Along with their stunning floral arrangements, Pam's Posies has a beautiful selection of gifts, including jewelry, candles, and cards. See us at Pam's Posies and online at doverflowers.com today.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stays secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
And you are looking at West Liberty football field. Linsly playing their home game here tonight as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes making the trip down, and boy, was it a trip. I tried to sleep, Jason, while you drove, but you just, it wasn't your driving, but you just wouldn't let me sleep, man.
Well,
it was one turn after another. And how about the one where you came back and you met yourself? That was such a sharp turn.
Well, when they say 25 mile an hour around some of those turns, you should cut that in half, because if you miss the turn, you're going down the mountain the hard way, because there was no guardrails.
I'm sure hoping that Dover players or cheerleaders don't get car sick, because there's going to be a bunch of kids car sick out here tonight.
Well, I don't see the Dover band yet, so they might be the ones that ended up with it.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, how about the Guardians? Huh?
That's awesome.
Guardians, winners today. They tied it up, one apiece, and I'll tell you, that New York crowd is not sympathetic at all.
Well, they're not, and it kind of goes into our keys to the game tonight. There's Bieber, gives up a bomb early, doesn't panic, just hangs around, does his job, keeps the Guardians in the game, and they found a way to win late.
Well, when they did, they'll return to Cleveland tomorrow, and we'll have a couple games. It'll be tomorrow and Sunday, and if Game 5 is needed, they'll go back to New York. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and end it in Cleveland.
Well, and going back to the crowd, how do you boo?
I don't know.
A guy that just broke the all-time American League home run record in front of you. When did Maris do it? Back in was that the 60s?
1961.
1961.
61 years ago.
61 years ago. No one's come close to doing that in the American League, and this guy breaks it, and he goes 0 for 8, and now you're gonna boo him?
You know what? I don't want him to get hot yet.
No.
Let's get a little bit more booing. But, hey, congratulations to the Guardians. You'll hear that game again tomorrow here on WJER, 7:37. First pitch. I believe it's a night game.
Yep.
Right?
McKenzie will be on the mound.
McKenzie's going to be pitching, yes. Well, we're just getting closer to kickoff. Usually it's time for our coin toss, so we'll have to see what they did there. We're going to take another break. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and talk about maybe some injuries that you can think of still with the Dover Tornadoes.
Well, Mitchell Martin, of course, is still out with his shoulder injury, and Luke Morris, of course, is done for the year with his hip injury. Last week, David Denny was not in uniform. Tonight he is, so it looks like he will play at least some tonight. And other than that, that's all the Dover guys I saw that weren't dressed.
All right. Well, we're pregame still, about 22 minutes away from kickoff. We'll have our national anthem. Hopefully we'll have a coin toss here sometime soon. And then we'll have kickoff. So we'll continue our pregame show from West Liberty University right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
If you needed major surgery, you probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take your car to a body shop that's never been trained? QO Refinishing in Dover is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class shop. They know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose QO Refinishing on Race Street in Dover.
Are you in the market for a new car or truck? Insurance rates vary greatly from car to car. So if you're in the market for a new car, light truck, or sport utility vehicle, it pays to call the Hanhart Insurance Agency first for a quote. Find out what it will cost you to put your new vehicle on the road before you buy. The Hanhart Insurance Agency, a trusted name for over 100 years, on West 3rd Street in Dover.
We'll be there when you need us. Hanhart Insurance.
The Eat Fresh refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure. You know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna. 4 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store. And check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Jim and Susan Sexton invite you to stop in before or after the game to enjoy their famous homemade pizza and spaghetti sauce made from the original Pangrazio recipe. They also feature homemade spaghetti noodles, meatballs, and pizza dough made daily. Try the large special, a large pepperoni and cheese pizza, and large cheese sticks. Pangrazio's Pizza and Spaghetti House, open Tuesday through Sunday with 2 locations to serve you in downtown Denison and downtown Dover.
And we do welcome you back into the pregame show. It is brought to you by WJER Radio, Willie Grove, along with Jason Hall, and live video streaming this evening. So if you're just listening on the radio, you have the ability to go to your computer or your smartphone, go to WJER.com, click on videos, and you'll be able to watch as you listen. And also you could go to YouTube and then type in WJER Radio, and you'll go to our YouTube channel. You'll be able to, again, watch as you hear us call the game tonight. We're still pregame, kickoff somewhere around 7 o'clock. Just update you that Dover, number 6 in their region, and teams like Massillon is number 1, Westerville South, number 2, Lake, number 3, Sunbury, Big Walnut. Now, Jason, those sound like some pretty big schools to me.
Big schools and big-time football tradition.
So Dover hanging in there at 6th. A win tonight, folks, would be almost assured Dover of having a home game, even though they do have Week 10 coming up yet. But Dover, sitting pretty good right now. The top 8 teams in the region will get a home playoff game. And you got to be in the top 16 to make it into the playoffs. Worcester is number 16 right now. So that's Division II, Region 7. And when we look at other teams, of course, we want to talk about New Philadelphia. The Quakers going out to West Holmes tonight to take on the Knights. And the Quakers sitting at number 14 in their region. Remember, they got to be in the top 16 to make it. A win tonight would definitely get New Philadelphia enough points to move them up and probably keep them in the playoffs. So New Philadelphia hanging on right now at number 14. Top 2 teams, Chardon is number 1, Canfield is number 2. Both those teams have 1 loss only. Youngstown Ursuline, number 3. And so, yeah, we are looking at a couple playoff teams in Dover, New Philadelphia. New Philadelphia's got to come up with a big win probably tonight. And let's take a break. We'll be back with more pregame right after this.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation, game design, criminology and justice studies, psychology, engineering technology, English, business, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition rates are low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Hi, this is Linsly Blake from New Dawn Rehab and Healthcare, located next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Our facilities are designed to offer an array of services, including rehabilitation, long-term care, and assisted living. Our campus has undergone a major renovation to create a gorgeous resort-like feel. The new rooms are bright and spacious with tasteful decor. Our activities area has casino-like slot machines, arcade games, pool tables, and more. We created an inviting space for our residents and their families to enjoy spending time together. Go to newdawnrehabcare.com for more information.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes, or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you. For every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
Your home is a reflection of who you are. It's where you make memories to last a lifetime. At Williams Floor Covering in Dover, you can choose between 138 shawl colors and unique coordinating patterns. Color makes the room, you make the memories. Discover color that speaks to you on the shawl color wall at Williams Floor Covering. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
And we want to thank the folks at VFW Post 1445 for sponsoring our national anthem. And it is brought to you by the veterans of the Foreign Wars Post 1445 in New Philadelphia. All members of Post 1445, they're proud of the scholarships they award to local students. To learn more about Post 1445 scholarship program, call 330-343-5987. 343-5987. And we are now at the point where we're going to go ahead and give you our Wendy's starting lineups. First of all, we'll do Linsly, their offense, and they are 5-1 on the season. Across the front line, it's number 63, Jack Selman, 6'1", 185. He's the left tackle. The left guard, number 75, Tony Malika. He's 5'11", 215. The center, number 55, Landon Blakely, 185. And right guard, number 56, Debu Yi, 5'10", 215. And the right tackle, 77, Aiden Christ, 6'5", 225. The quarterback, he's a good one. You got to keep an eye on him. Number 18, Atlee Cohen, 6'2", 175, just a junior. And running back, Colin Pauly, 5'11", 195, and a senior. Alex Taylor, number 27. He'll get the ball a lot tonight. He's their leading rusher, 6 foot, 175, and a junior. Wide receivers, Luca Di Lorenza. He's the go-to guy, 5'7", 150, and a senior. Nathan Coleman, 6'3", 195, and a senior. And number 5, one more wide receivers, Matty Field, and he's 6'3", 185, and a junior. That's a look at Linsly's starters on offense. We'll be back with Dover's starters right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me. Did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
And we are in the midst of the Wendy's starting lineups. And now a look at Dover's starters. And we'll do their defensive lineup. It's number 85, Brett DeVault, defensive end, 6'3", 210, senior. At the tackle position, Joseph Tristano, number 60, 5'9", 250, and a senior. Simon Lawrence gets the other defensive tackle position, 6'3", 275, and a junior. He wears number 58. And number 4, Matthew Gigax, 6'4", 225, and a senior. At the cornerback positions, Sean Baumberger, 6'1", 175, and a junior. Tyler Stevenson, 6'1", 160, and a senior. And the safety positions, number 18, Ben Ham, 6'3", 175, and a senior. And Dalen Clark, 5'8", 145, and a sophomore. And a couple linebackers in there for Dover. You've got number 21, Keldon Hall, 5'10", 195, and a senior. And Jackson Storm, 5'11", 215, and a senior. Now that's going to conclude our Wendy's starting lineups. Stop at your local Wendy's following the game and do what's right. It's where the recipe is quality. I'm ready for some quality from Wendy's. Is that maybe a stop on our way home?
Might be.
You didn't feed me on the way down.
Well, the only bad thing for you is we saw one establishment on the
way.
And that was it.
Well, we will. We'll see where where your car takes us. Right.
Right.
Now, okay, we're about 10 minutes away from the opening kickoff between Linsly and Dover. Dover went into the locker room, I believe, prior to the officials getting the captains. I'm not sure we've had a coin toss yet. Do you?
I don't think we did.
And so unless we missed it, folks, they'll have to come out, and right before tip-off, we'll have the Grove Gift Shop coin toss here to see who's kicking off to who and what team is going to have the offense first. We talked about Dover and New Philadelphia and their playoff situations. How about if we look at Division 4, Region 14, and one team there, it's a team of interest because that's where New Philadelphia is traveling tonight. West Holmes, undefeated at 8-0. They are in second position in the playoffs in Division 4, Region 14. No way that they can catch Cleveland Glenville, but West Holmes assured of a home game for sure.
Well, I think West Holmes is going to get a lot of home games because that's a really good Division 4 football team. Probably, I'm guessing, wouldn't see Glenville until, like the district or regional finals?
Yes.
So they're going to have a lot of games in Millersburg for their crowd to enjoy and watch that blue chip running back of theirs.
Right now, what's interesting is West Holmes would travel to Napoleon. Do you have any idea where Napoleon is?
That's down by Columbus, isn't it?
Well, do you know where Bryan, Ohio is? You know where that's at.
I spent too many nights in Bryan,
Yes,
Ohio.
you did. Rossford, Bellefontaine. I mean, these are schools in West Holmes. West Holmes on the east side of the state would have to go all the way to the west side of the state if they were going to play one of those teams. Glenville, of course, in Cleveland. I don't know, folks, how the state divides up their regions anymore. We're not teams real close to each other anyways.
I think Glenville, weren't they coached by Ted Gibbs Sr.?
Yes. Yes. And he may still be there. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, and I guess if you look at another one that's of interest, Division 4, Region 15. Now, Steubenville leading the way there. They're in first. They're 7-1 on the season. Their only loss, Linsly, the team that Dover plays here in just a few minutes. Indian Valley, they with a couple, 3 losses. They're 5-3. They're at number 4 in their region. And so, they have a good chance with a couple wins to end the season, staying up there in the top 8 and having a home game to start the playoffs.
Well, they get a lot of points from playing a big school like Dover. They got a lot of points from even losing to Garraway, who hasn't been beaten yet. And then they went down and knocked off Ridgewood at Ridgewood, so there's a lot of computer points there as well. So Indian Valley's kind of in a good spot, too, to play home games.
Carrollton in that region with Steubenville and Indian Valley, they're in 10th position right now. And just outside looking, Uricksville, Claymont. Claymont in position number 20, but a big game tonight. I believe they're playing Ridgewood.
Right, yeah.
So that's going to be a big game for Claymont. Can they move into the top 16? I don't know. Here's everybody's favorite. In Division 6, Region 23, it is Newcomerstown 6-2 on the season in third position. And Malvern in 13, Tusky Valley outside at number 22. But when you look at New Cumberstown in third, and they would be traveling to Gallion Northmore. And Northmore just above or just below Malvern. It could be another rematch. New Cumberstown and Malvern, they're pretty close to playing in the first round. So it's going to be interesting.
I'm excited for New Cumberstown. You know, they've had some down years the last few years, and they've kind of righted the ship. They got a coach in there, and the kids have bought in, and starting to have a little bit of success down in Trojan Nation.
One more, that is Conotton Valley. Conotton Valley, 4-4 on the season. Don't count them out yet. They're in position 14, and they may be making the playoffs. I think Bill Hammerstrom said it best. Maybe 7, 8, 9 teams in our area could make the playoffs this year, and that's 8 or 9 games because nobody really is going to play each other yet.
Right.
So that's going to be pretty interesting. Well, we're going to take let's take a break. If we get the coin toss, we will definitely let you know the results of the Grove Gift Shop coin toss when we return. But we're just about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Dover Linsly right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. The personal financial management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB Online Banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call, 330-795-0334.
Show your support for the Dover Tornadoes at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers with our custom-made Dover pendant and earrings, set in sterling silver with sparkling crimson Swarovski crystals. Visit our Facebook page to check out our designs. Show your school spirit with your very own Dover D, exclusively at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers in historic Roscoe Village.
It's time for a tornado cheer from your Dover cheerleaders, brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop.
Give us a D, D, give us an O, O, give us a V, V, give us an E, E, give us an R, R, put it together, what do you got? Dover, Dover, we're number one.
The Grove helps you show your school spirit with Dover Tornadoes door decorations, Vera Bradley bags, water bottles, picture frames, and more. The Grove on the Boulevard in Dover.
Well, it's almost game time. I want to welcome you into WJER Radio, the broadcast between Dover and Linsly. And I guess West Virginia does it just a tad different than Ohio, Jason.
Well, they must, because they played the national anthem, and then the teams came out, and now they're going to go out and flip that coin.
And that coin, it's going to be brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop. They're located on the Boulevard in Dover. The Grove has all of the essentials for a fun and fashionable football season with Vera Bradley purses and team colors, Ohio State blankets, and accessories. You'll find the Grove Gift Shop on the Boulevard next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital in Dover. And remember to pick up a loyalty card for your chance to earn a $20 gift certificate. And you can see the players on the field, the 4 captains for each school. And we'll walk you through this as we see it. And thanks to the folks at Claxon Communications being able to live video stream this game.
Tell you what, they're like Inspector Gadget. They have something for everything. You know what? You need a monitor. It's like, and he's pulling out a monitor, and we got the live stream in here, and first-class operation for sure.
Well, and I will tell you, you just give Casey something. Here, let's get the results. There you go. Jason, you can reiterate exactly what the referee told us.
Well, Dover won the toss, deferred to the second half, so that high-octane offense from Linsly Academy will take the field first.
All right, so Dover's going to be on defense first. And, again, our coin toss brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop. Well, we're up on the mountain, folks, and lights are on. You get some beautiful views here across the way. You got the trees that are kind of changing colors already, and just a drive through West Virginia. I had a chauffeur, and I was set.
Yep. A key player that we kind of forgot to mention for Linsly, and we saw it with our own eyes.
My goodness.
We saw it with our own eyes.
Well, we saw it too late because we didn't mention him in the pregame because he hadn't been kicking yet.
And, folks, he's the kicker, and his name's Santiago Granaros. And he was kicking field goals that would have been good from 65, 70 yards.
We're not kidding.
He's got a big-time leg.
So if it comes down to kicking game, they've got a good one.
Yep.
Well, back for Linsly is number 6, Will Taylor. And they will receive, Dover will receive to start the third quarter. Of course, Lucas Lane will kick off for Dover.
This Linsly offense is going to test my stat skills tonight. Because
how about some of the names too?
Yeah.
There's the kick, and taking it about the 6. Again, this is Taylor. Good coverage by the Dover Tornadoes. They covered that one very well. And again, our kickoff this evening brought to you by the Tuscarawas County YMCA. Stronger in spirit, mind, and body. Stronger for you, stronger for us, stronger together. The Tusk YMCA now offers a 24/7 fitness center on Monroe Street in Dover. Tuscarawas County YMCA kickoff. And it'll be Linsly as they send 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Little 5-wide offense. Used to seeing that a few years ago with Dover. And there's a pass over the middle. They got the receiver. Good gain of about 18. And that pass, quick one right off the bat. Atlee Cohen at quarterback, 6'2", 175, and a junior. Fakes again, goes the opposite direction. That one, intercepted! What a play for the Dover Tornadoes. I'm telling you, that was probably a touchdown. And just as Jalik Johnson turns to catch the ball, it hits him in the helmet.
The ball was a dart, and he wasn't expecting it. And if he catches that, like you mentioned, he's off in the end zone, and it deflects, and Jackson Storm comes up with the INT.
Oh, my goodness. Pam's Posey's performance play to start. 11:26 to play. Dover right up the middle, and it's J.J. Barton. Gets to the 50, pick up a 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 now for Dover.
gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
So Jackson Storm credited with that interception that came off the helmet of Johnson. Dover starting at their own 44-yard line.
Dover's going to take their time tonight.
They don't want that offense to get on the field.
No.
Again, Linsly coming up with a 1-point win against Steubenville. And Dover's going to send a receiver out both ways. They still got 10 seconds on the play clock. Ham at quarterback. Hands off. It is Clark. Dalen Clark is going to follow a couple blockers. Now he puts his head down. And his second effort gets him the first down out across the 45 down to the 43 of Linsly. Nice run by Dalen. Again, sophomore using a little bit of patience to wait on them big boys to open up a hole.
Well, it looked like they were going to contain him, but like you mentioned, very patient, waited for the big guys to get out there and just followed them for a gain of 6 and a first down.
1st and 10, Dover to Linsly, 43.
Dover, if you haven't seen them yet this year, they're very patient. They don't set up in the 5 wide as much as they did in the past. They like that ground control, use the clock. Ham's going to send Stevenson in motion. Now he hands off to J.J. Barton, and he runs into a wall. And I think the young man that he ran into was Jamie Rydell. He's got 40 tackles on the year coming into this game. He's only 6'1", 280 pounds. Good news for the Cadets, he's only a junior.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Made a nice tackle after a 1-yard gain by Barton. 9:15 to play, first quarter. And if you're just joining us, it was an interception by Jackson Storm that got the ball back to Dover. They break the huddle. Still 12 seconds on the play clock, so no need to hurry. Ham, this time Stevenson in motion, flips to him. He's going to try to get around the end. He's going to turn it up. He's going to get close to the 36-yard line. Nice run by Tyler Stevenson.
Little pitch pass, and Tyler was patient there too. And then when he cut it up, he had space and picked up 6 big yards.
We're going to call it 3rd and 3 now for Dover. Anything they can do to keep drives alive. And let's see, we've got a whistle on the field.
Defense number 11 has to leave the field for illegal equipment.
So I think what he said was that player had to leave the field because of illegal equipment. So he has something that he's got to take off, Jason.
That or his knee pads aren't covering his knees. I see him down there pulling his pants down.
All right. 3rd and 3 for Dover. 8:15 left in the first quarter. No score. Ham, high snap, gives it to Clark. Clark's going to wait and see an opening. He's got another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down. Again, Clark waiting to see that opening, and then finally took it and made the best out of it.
Well, he's quick enough. He can be patient, and then once he gets that seam, he bursts through there pretty well.
So Dover, 1st and 10 from Linsly's 32-yard line. Fast first quarter here on the campus of West Liberty University. Ben Ham hands it off this time. J.J. Barton's, he's going to try to turn it up. He's driving himself through a couple defenders again. Jamie Rydell is the guy there. Number 53.
We got a flag down out there, Willie.
All right, we'll get the call here in just a second. Is it usually where you see holding, maybe?
Yep.
Flag on the play.
Defensive holding.
Defensive holding.
Against the Cadets.
All right, so that's
well,
Do you take it?
Defense number 54. 10-yard penalty from the end of run. First down.
There you got it, right from the referee. Defensive holding is always an automatic first down. And it's a 10-yard penalty from the infraction. That's a big play for Dover. After the 5-yard gain, they got 10 more. They got a 15-yard advance on that one. 7:25 to play, first quarter. No score. Stevenson out to the left. Wallach out to the right. We have a movement on the left tackle, I believe it was, for Dover.
You are spot on.
Not very often, though. I think he's looking for the kid, for the number.
And that kid's hiding.
Full start. Offense. Number 45. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I'm one of those that still thinks that you can call the number in college and professional sports, but maybe leave the number go on high school level.
Yep.
Penalty makes it first and 15.
So they lose 5 yards on the penalty. Dover's now got it first and 15. They can pick up the first down inside the 10 at about the 8. A lot of movement defensively. And now it's going to be Ham. He's going to take it himself. He's going to try to get around the end. He's at the 20. Got hit by a couple of cadets there and went down. Going to pick up maybe 3 back. So it'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 13.
It's a little quarterback draw, try to catch the cadets off guard, and picked up positive 3 yards, but they did a great job defensively of stretching that play out.
Alex Taylor, their leading, one of their leading tacklers, coming up and helping on that tackle. 6:25, clock is moving here in the first quarter. Ham in the shotgun, fakes it, he's going to pass. He's going to have to roll back to his right. He's got some running room. He can keep it. He's at the 15, 10, going into the end zone, pulled out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 2. On a Pam's Posies performance play by Ben Ham. And that is a Kempthorne Volkswagen first down. And you know what else it is? It's in the high impact red zone.
Well, he did a great job. He was going to roll out to his left, and they kind of closed that window, and he spun around and off to the races he was going.
That's a big play. We talked about him not having to run much last week, but came up with a big play right there. First and goal from the 2 for Dover. No score yet. Ham under center, sends a man in motion, turns, hands it off, and J.J. Barton gets tripped up right at the line of scrimmage and went down. Might have got tripped up by his own lineman, who was pushed into the backfield by a pretty big number 53. And that's that 6'1", 280-pound junior.
Short gain on the play.
Dover bringing in some beef this time with Gigax and Jackson Storm in the backfield.
Under 6 minutes to play now. Barton out. Clark in the backfield with Storm. Ham under center. Hands it off to Clark. He's going to look for an opening. He's into the end zone. Dalen Clark of the Dover Crimson Tornadoes gets Dover on the board first with 5:41 to play first quarter. Dover jumps out to a 6-0 lead, awaiting the point after attempt.
Please start to 25 seconds. 2-5. Thank you.
Lane
Lucas Lane.
The point after Tyler
Stevenson with the hold. And it did just go through. Another line drive to the right. So with 5:41 to play, first quarter, Dover up 7-0. Back with more right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Driving at night with conventional headlights can be a real challenge. Cartoons and Accessories has a cure by replacing your standard headlights with new LED headlights and fog lights. These lights offer 4,000 and 5,000 lumens of excessive light to help you see at night while driving. Often these headlights are 3 times as bright as the ones you have now. Cartoons professionals can often install a set of LED lights in your vehicle in just a few minutes while you wait. Stop by Cartoons today at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly or call 330-339-2006. Be there.
We've gone through a lot together over the years, but the YMCA's mission has remained the same: to be here for our community, strong in spirit, mind, and body, strong for you, strong for your family, strong together. Join a class, become a member, become a role model, join our staff, or volunteer at the Y. At the Y, you make a difference. Stop by the Y today on Monroe Street in Dover. Find your passion. Find your why. The Tuscarawas County YMCA now offers 24/7 fitness center access. Join today.
And as we return to play, it's returned by Jalik Johnson, and he's got one man to beat. He puts a move on Lucas Lane, and he's going to take it to the house. Caught that one somewhere around the 5, didn't he?
95 yards.
95-yard kickoff return. And here you see it again. He gets the ball up the middle.
Right here's the move that broke him, right there.
Cut to the outside and nothing but pay dirt. That's how explosive they are. We've seen them. So Linsly trails 7-6 right now.
Attempt the point after. Alex Taylor to hold.
Kick is up, and it's out of the stadium. So just like that, we're tied at 7 apiece. We're going to take another break. Back with more. 5:28 to play, first quarter. Right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
Well, we welcome you back into the Dover Linsly contest here on WJER and a live video stream. Willie Grove along with Jason Hall. Jason, you were right about one thing. Your stats, you are going to keep busy tonight if we keep this up.
Oh, I know. It's strike 1, strike 2, and they just keep throwing strikes at each other.
95-yard TD return.
And we didn't even get to talk about Dover's drive. They went 10 plays, 65 yards, capped off by Dalen Clark's 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. And then just like that, Dover kicked off to Linsly, and Jalik Johnson took it 95 yards to the house. And we're tied at 7 with 5:28 to go here in the first.
Well, now you know why Dover would like to keep that ball on the ground and not give it back to this Linsly offense. So Dover receiving the kick. And there's a kick taken right at the goal line by Dalen Clark. He's out at the 10, the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, cuts to the outside. He's got some moves going and tries to knock one of the defenders off. And the guy making the tackle is the gentleman that just ran the 95-yard touchdown back, Johnson. He saved the touchdown for Linsly.
He got face planted.
Yeah, he did. I see it on the replay right there. All right, well, good return by Dalen Clark. It's Dover with a 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. If you're joining in and you're saying, what's the WL in the middle? It's West Liberty University. Ben Ham in the shotgun. He's got a running back either way. And wide receivers split out both sides.
It's Baumberger back there.
Oh, it's Baumberger. He's going to run it. So they switched to Sean Baumberger. Baumberger, the junior backup quarterback. 6'1" or 6 foot, 175. And Baumberger's still in there at quarterback. Not sure if they were doing anything over there with Ben Ham or not. So Baumberger at quarterback. This time he's going to fake to Barton, hands off to Clark. Clark, a little, tough little guy to bring down, isn't he?
Yep.
Going to get himself some yardage on that carry. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 now.
Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd and 4.
Well, we can't tell you how important it is for Dover to keep those drives alive. A lot of big boys in there if you're watching the replay right now on the live video stream. 3rd and 4. Wallach to the right. And Baumberger hands it off to Barton. He gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage and went down short of the 45. He'll be about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Good penetration that time by the Cadet defensive line.
It'll be 4th and 2.
Ball sitting on the 45. It looks like Dover's either going to go for it or the old patented pooch kick.
Ben Ham back in now. Glad to see that he's not injured. That's the reason he's not in there. So Ham drops back a little bit. He's just going to kind of pooch it right down the middle of the field, and it's going to hit right about the 12. A couple Dover players there, and they down it inside the 10. Down by Tyler Stevenson. So with 3:42 to play 1st quarter, it's Dover 7, Linsly 7. And now we get to see Linsly on offense once again. And their only time that they had the offense, they stopped themselves, didn't they?
They sure did. And they were moving the ball at a really quick pace.
That quarterback's, he's got a pretty good arm.
Yep.
So again, it is Linsly on offense, 1st and 10. And back to pass, and making a completion is Atlee Cohen. And tough to bring down is Nathan Coleman. Pretty good sized boy too. He's 6'3", 195 senior. He's got 14 receptions on the season for 247 yards. He's got 5 touchdowns receiving. Again, they come right back over to Coleman. Coleman steps out of bounds. 2 consecutive passes to Nathan Coleman. Atlee Cohen getting the offense set up right away. 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. And Cohen's going to go over the middle. Oh, intercepted again. And guess who? Go ahead, Jason.
Jackson Storm.
And somebody asked him, how are you going to make a tackle with that club on your right hand? He's got 2 interceptions with that club on his hand. Come on.
Well, that pass was ill-advised. He threw that, trying to get it to Jalik Johnson, and he had defenders all around him.
He did. And that time it was Jackson Storm who stepped in between the receiver and the ball, knocked it straight up in the air, and as he's fallen to the turf, that ball came right down into his hands. Another interception. Yeah, that's one way to stop him. 3:13 to play, 1st quarter. Dover back on offense. This time it's a flip to Tyler Stevenson. He's going to try to turn the corner, and we've got a flag thrown. Make that 2 flags thrown.
We do have a flag on the play.
So we'll see what happens here.
Holding. Offense. Number 73. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
So Dover's going to lose 10 yards from the point of the foul where he was holding. The line of scrimmage is at the 42, and now that moves the ball all the way back to the Dover 44. So it's still first down. Dover's got to get the ball to the 32 of Linsly. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Ham back in at quarterback. He's going to hand off, delayed handoff to Barton. And Barton just maybe a 3-yard gain. Gets it across the 45 to about the 47. Tried to keep him, or tried to catch him sleeping on that play.
Yeah, it was like a sprint draw going the opposite direction, and Ham did a good job with the fake, but the defense kind of rallied around and kind of looked like they expected it.
A couple of those linebackers stayed at home right in the middle of the field. Clock is running here in the first quarter. We're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. We're tied at 7 apiece. 2nd and long for Dover. Ham looks like he's going to pass. A little screen to the left. He's got Dalen Clark. Clark gets wrapped up. 2-yard gain. Might have got to the 48. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Short gain on the play. Call it 1. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd and 20 to be exact. Nice big student section. I don't know if you've looked down there or not. There's, I mean, it could be 100 kids there from Linsly. Ham to pass. Now he's going to have to run out of the pocket. Almost got tripped up. This time he's not going to get out of it. And he goes down at about the 46-yard line. In there for Linsly. Aiden Christ is one of them. So Lucas Lane in to punt, standing at his own 31-yard line. Well, we're going to get a timeout. 51 seconds to play. Timeout, Linsly. And Dover is going to be punting the ball when we come back. We'll be back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
This is Matt Kinsey. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Well, I guess timeout to set up some kind of a return, or what are you thinking?
Well, you got DiLorenzo back there, so that's what I'm thinking. They're going to try to set something up, make sure he gets the ball, and try to get a big gainer out of this.
DiLorenzo back to return along with Romello Dare. And the kick is end over end, taken by Dare at the 20. Boy, he breaks the first line of defense. He's at the 35, the 40. And a dive from behind by Tyler Stevenson on probably another touchdown that was on its way.
Well, and folks at home watch the replay. Well, he almost dropped that punt, and then he just made a couple guys miss using that speed, and Tyler Stevenson probably made a touchdown-saving tackle.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Linsly. Ball at their own 47-yard line. 7-7 is the score. 42 seconds to play, opening quarter. And a pass, and again, it's caught at the 40. And Nathan Coleman, the receiver, from the quarterback, Atlee Cohen. Well, Coleman's starting to become the receiver of choice right now.
Well, he's just going off and running a stop route, and he's open.
Oh, broken play looked like that time. And they're going to fire it to the sideline. And again, another receiver all the way over. That was Matt File. He was wide open, but that ball went into the turf. Looked like it was a broken play right off the bat.
Well, the back went the wrong direction, and then Cohen didn't know what to do, so he tried to make something out of nothing. Had a receiver open, just threw it a little bit too low.
Alex Taylor, number 27, in the backfield. He is their leading rusher. And again, they got Coleman out to the left, 3 wideouts to the right. This time, Cohen fires it and just thrown a little behind the receiver that time. If he let him, he had a wide open lane.
The receiver on that one, I think he's supposed to stop right there in that opening, and he kept going, and Cohen threw it to the spot, and there was nobody there.
3rd and 10 now. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 16 seconds here in the first quarter. Cohen at quarterback. He's going to fire it out to the flats. This is File again. He gets down inside the 35. Might have picked up 4 on the pass. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6. And they're going to let the clock run out. We've come to the end of the first quarter. It's Linsly 7, Dover 7. Back with second quarter play-by-play action right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. Subway is drafting 12 new subs for the all-new Subway Series menu.
Like number 3, the Monster, piled high with juicy steak and crispy bacon. And number 9, the Champ, with rotisserie-style chicken and double Monterey cheddar.
And you gotta taste number 6, the Boss, with pepperoni and meatballs smothered in rich marinara sauce and topped with fresh mozzarella.
And that's just 3 of them. It's the new Subway Series menu. What's your pick?
Freshly prepared in front of you. Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
And as we come back to play, it is 4th and about 7. Cohen at quarterback. He's going to pass for it. He's got a guy at the sideline. Did they get it? And they're going to say it's a good catch at the 21-yard line. High school, you just need one leg in, don't you?
Yep.
1 foot in play, and he drugged his foot as he went out of bounds, so it'll be a first down for Linsly. We're playing off of them quite a bit, aren't we?
Well, it's like they're not trying to give up the deep ball.
Right. And we got a flag thrown. So Linsly called for a penalty there. One of the offensive linemen moved before the snap.
Defensive coordinator Matt Reese is about due to dial up something here. I feel it.
You feel it?
I feel it.
They get Alex Taylor back in the backfield. He hasn't carried the ball yet. It's been mostly passes tonight. Cohen. Got another flag, and Cohen's going to have to run it. He's going to have to be chased out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. And Brett DeVault with the defensive play. Here's the call again.
Illegal shift. 2-man in motion on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still first down.
Well, you got the call there. You're not allowed to. I know we're in West Virginia, which is a different state, but we're not in Canada, are we? Where
No.
2 guys can go in motion?
I thought we were getting close coming down here, but no, we are not in Canada.
First and about 20 for Linsly. They've been going backwards. And the first carry straight up the middle. This is Alex Taylor. Taylor got some of it back. It's going to bring up second down now and 14. Just into the second quarter here at West Liberty University. 11:23 here in the second quarter, and we're tied at 7 apiece. Cohen at quarterback. Oh, we had a bunch of people move, and let's see. We even had one guy from Dover knock another guy from Linsly over. Okay, they got Dover for encroachment. And encroachment means they're not allowed in that area.
No, and they can't knock them down either.
Can't knock them down. Well, 2nd and 9 now for Linsly. Man in motion, gets the handoff. This is Luca De Lorenzo. And that's maybe the first time I've seen him touch the ball tonight, right?
It is the first time.
And he had nowhere to go on that one. Might have lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and 10 now. Well, we know he's an athlete and he's got some speed.
Yep.
3 wideouts to the right. Look for that pass behind the line of scrimmage. And Cowan, he's got to run out of the pocket. He's going to fire to the end zone. He's got a receiver there, and it's a Dover player. Another interception, this time Tyler Stevenson on a Pam's Posey's performance play. And Dover with their 3rd interception here in the first half. And Jason, I'm going to put you right down there on the sideline as a sideline report for this quarter. Cartoons and accessories sideline report. Tell me exactly what happened right there.
Well, I think Cohen thought that his receiver, who I think was trying to pick up his number, that was Jalik Johnson, was going to come up and make a play on the ball, and he didn't. He just sat back there, and basically Cohen threw the ball right to Tyler Stevenson. Kind of another ill-advised throw, which turned into his 3rd interception of the night.
10:21, second quarter. Dover, they got a long way to go, but they're on offense. It's J.J. Barton. Nice run off the right tackle, gets across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. And that's going to be a pickup of about 7. And again, putting Jason right down there on the sideline. Our sideline report, it's always brought to you by the folks at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philadelphia. They're the professional, reliable experts in everything aftermarket for cars, trucks, and ATVs, including remote starts, car audio, window tinting, car detailing, lighting, Bluetooth, and navigation. Dover on 2nd and 3. Hand it off. Once again, it's Barton. Barton gets real close to that 19-yard line. That's where he's got to get the first down. Let's see what they do. Oh, we got a guy saying, first down, move the chains. A Kempthorne Volkswagen first down for Dover.
The good news is I hear the Dover,
the
band's here.
They came in from somewhere.
Yeah.
They made it. They got a late night and early morning, don't they?
Late night here, travel back from West Virginia tonight, leave early in the morning tomorrow morning to participate in some sort of band show at Ohio State University, and they'll be there all day long.
Quite a few bands involved tomorrow. Of course, Ohio State, the Buckeyes, their bye week, not playing tomorrow. This is Clark, Dalen Clark. He's going to get some tough yards out of that one. Got lifted up by one of the big linemen of Linsly. Wouldn't take much to lift him up, I don't think.
No.
He come up a little gingerly on his foot. 2nd down and 6 now after the 4-yard. Oh, you see right there, the player kind of fell on the back of his ankle there. Wideouts both ways for Dover on 2nd and 6. Ham Gives it to Clark. Oh, what a play. Clark goes down behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, how many times have we called this guy's number? 53, Jamie, and I hope let's call it Jamie Riddle, 6'1", 280. He moved like he was about 180. Look at that replay. He got in there like nothing. You'd say that might have been a missed block by somebody.
They call it Olay.
7:40 to play, second quarter. We're still tied at 7 apiece. Ham is going to use a timeout. Play clock got down to 2, and instead of a penalty or a rush in the play, he went ahead and called the timeout, and we'll keep it here. Something interesting. Did you notice the official down here in the Linsly huddle? You got the one standing outside the Dover huddle. The one down here got between the coach and the players until they got together, and then he stays right there in the huddle. It was a little different.
That is different.
7:34 to play, second quarter. Remind you to join the Pam's Posies Flower Club today. It's a no-brainer. They'll set up beautiful fresh flower deliveries for the special occasions in your life, so you'll never forget an important date again. You don't have to worry about that, Jason.
Nope.
You've never forgotten an important date. Dover on 3rd and 9. Ham's going to roll it. I'm sorry, this is Sean Baumberger again. He's going to throw the ball. He's got a receiver. And did he catch it? Yes, they did. And that was Tyler Stevenson.
Yep.
That was a pretty nice pass by Sean. A Kempthorne Volkswagen first down for Dover.
13-yard completion.
That was not an easy pass. He was passing on the run, too.
Yep.
Baumberger still at quarterback. On 1st and 10 for Dover from their own 32-yard line. Hands it off, Barton. Barton's having trouble. I don't know if he's tripping over somebody's feet or the turf is bothering him, but that's the third time he has turned it up. Now he's hitting himself in the helmet saying, what am I doing? But it's the third time he had running room, Jason, and somehow just tripped himself up.
Must be catching a cleat of one of his linemen or something.
Here you go. You can see this. He might have stepped on the foot of one of his linemen right there also. Nonetheless, gain of 2, 2nd and 8 now for Dover. Baumberger hands it off. It's Clark. He's got some running room. He's got 50, 45, 40. Nice run by Dalen Clark. Another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down on a Pam's Posies performance play. How many yards was that run?
About 26.
You give him an inch and he's gone, man. Look at this replay. He went off the right tackle once again. They like that right tackle area. Uses his forearm there to break a tackle and knocked out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Dover will have it 1st and 10. And he must have went out of bounds because the clock has stopped at 6:19 before halftime. We're tied at 7 apiece. Dover on offense once again. Baumberger hands it off to Clark. Again, off that right tackle, gets to about the 35, inside to about the 30. They're going to mark him right at the 35. Pick up a 3. Going to bring 2nd down and 7 for Dover. Now they started this drive somewhere around the 9 or something.
It was at the 9.
Again, another drive that it's called ball control. They can run that clock and keep that potent offense off the field of Linsly. On 2nd and 7. Clark, nowhere to go this time. He's going to be wrestled straight back. And no gain, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 7 now for Dover.
No gain on the play. Be 3rd and 7.
Well, when you got 185, 205, 230, how about 280, 235? That's about 4 or 5 of the players right there on the front line for Linsly. Big 3rd down play here. Baumberger rolling to his left. He's going to try to pass. He's got a receiver knocked away at the last second by the defender.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Ball's at the 35 now. Coach Hipp's going to have a decision to make.
What do you do there, Coach Hall?
Well, I think you go for it.
Now the pass incomplete stops the clock. 4:52 to go before halftime. Play clock's at 15. I'm kind of feeling they're going to run that clock down and maybe call timeout. They're not in any hurry to. Matter of fact, I think Baumberger said, hey, come on over here. So they're going to use the timeout. And we're going to take a timeout. Score tied 7 apiece, 4:52 to play. Dover's facing a 4th and 7 from Linsly's 35-yard line. Come back and see what they do right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Mark from Yoder's Hometown Market. Keep your kids at the top of their game with wholesome, nourishing food from Yoder's. When you're rushing off to sports practice or other after-school activities, Yoder's makes it easy with sandwiches, meat and cheese trays, snack mixes, chips, and drinks. Let us help you make the after-school scramble a thing of the past. At Yoder's Hometown Market, we believe in shopping local and supporting local businesses in our community and invite you to stop by today, located next to KFC in Dover.
So Dover uses a timeout, and by design, we ran the clock down. And right now we're sitting at 4:52 to play before halftime. Really don't want to give the ball back to him if you don't have to, but Dover, Ben Ham back at quarterback, Dalen Clark to his left. Looks like they might go for it here, Jason.
Oh, I think they will. You got something drawn up here.
So Ham at quarterback. Looks to the sideline. Now Dover's going to use the second timeout. Hey, let's use another timeout. We'll be back, and eventually we'll get this 4th down play off and see what Dover does. Back with more right here on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and deliver to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Well, as we come back, you see the scoreboard. 4:52 to play, first half. And now Dover facing a 4th and 7. Ham at quarterback. I think he's trying to draw him off sides. Now he's gonna go ahead and pooch it. Just kind of punches it out there and can't get to it. It goes into the end zone, so it'll be Linsly with the football now. So if you think about it, it goes into the end zone, you're giving up 15 yards. So if you go for it and you give it over to them, they would be at the 35. Right now they're at the 20.
All right, so kind of surprised with that. I think I would have went for it, but that's why I don't have that headset on.
Hey, you don't hear me saying what to do. There's a pass out into the flats. Well defended by Baumberger. Baumberger got some help from Jackson Storm, but Sean right on the play. Might have even lost a yard on that pass. It's going to bring up 2nd down 11. Clock at 4:15 and running here in the second quarter. Cowan at quarterback. He's looking to pass. He's going to have to run out of the pocket and slides feet first.
Oh.
Now, okay, you're going to watch this replay, folks. I think the intent is the quarterback slides feet first, Jason. So defense can't hit him. But did the Dover defender who went in there, he went over top of him. Let's see if he made contact here.
The idea is when the quarterback slides, he's giving himself up. He can't make contact. But I don't know about that one.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Defense number 34. Hitting a defensive player. 15-yard penalty.
And he tried to avoid him. He leaped over him. Boy, I don't know about that one.
I still say he didn't make contact.
These
but
guys
maybe
better,
that's not the intent.
They better slide down the mountain on the way back to get out of here quickly.
Still got 4 minutes to play, second quarter. Big penalty right there against Dover, and great defensive stand that time. And that was led by Joseph Tristano and gang. Number 60. Yeah, Dover's putting some big guys on that line as well as Linsly. Oh, and then we got another penalty. Cowan, the quarterback, pulls Dover off sides.
Defense. Number 58. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Well, if Linsly does something on this drive and puts points up on the board, it's too many penalties on Dover. They're helping them out right now.
There's 20 yards right there.
Rather than keeping the clock moving. Cowan to pass. He's looking. He's looking. Gets away from the defenders. Now he's kind of elusive there. And goes down at about the 46, maybe 46 and a half yard line. Pick up a 5. Well, nope, they're going to move it. It's going to bring up third down and 1. Under 3 minutes to play, clock is moving. Now, Linsly, they have 2 timeouts remaining. So they can stop the clock twice. Dover, no timeouts. Linsly needs to pick up this first down, keep the drive alive. Back to pass. Cowan, he can run for the first down, and he does. And again, he goes feet first. And I think that time probably he started his slide too late, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Defense was already on him.
He's not getting open receivers because Dover's dropping back in like a zone coverage, and these receivers are just running wild, but none of them are open.
There's a pitch out, and well defended that time. And
we got some laundry.
Yeah, is that a flag over there?
Yep.
It was Alex Taylor, the carry there. Carried it for a couple yards, and
Offense number 53. 10-yard penalty to respond to the foul.
so penalties are kind of going both ways right now. And that's a 10-yard penalty in the opposite direction, so that one went against Linsly. We're down to 2 minutes to play. Clock is moving. Cowan looks, and again, he's trying to get out of that pocket and just throws it into the turf. That's going to stop the clock at 1:52 to play first half. We are 7-7. We're tied. Dover with 3 interceptions here in the first half to stop the Cadets' drives on 3 different occasions. Linsly looking to hurry up. They got a pair of receivers way out to the left, 2 way out to the right, and 1 split to the right. Cowan. He's going to throw. Fakes the throw. He's running backwards. Can Dover get to him? Now he fires it, and that one's incomplete. Third and long now. He doesn't, number one, you're right, Dover's done a pretty good job of getting on the receivers, but he doesn't do well when he's got to run out of that pocket. He's got a strong enough arm. If he can sit in that pocket and find receivers,
right,
it's going to be a long night for Dover. But right now, Dover's pushing him out of that pocket.
And he still has nobody to throw to.
Yeah. Cohen to pass. And here he goes again. And this time he got grabbed, got out of the grasp. And he's going to make some positive yards. He's at the 40-35, slides forward. And now we have a flag again. Yeah, that's going to be one of the 15-yard varieties. Boy. Well, we'll get the call from the referee.
After the play, personal foul. Defense, number 85. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Well, that's one of the things Dover's going to have to talk about at halftime. I mean, I think you're into your movement to make the tackle, and he ends up going for the slide. You know.
Yep.
You saw it right there.
First and 10 Cadets at the Dover 17-yard line. 1:20 remaining in the half.
Brent DeVault going down to make the tackle, and I don't know how you're supposed to stop that. Well, Lorenzo in at quarterback. We're down to minute 5 to play. Boy, if Dover could just get out of here with no score, they get the ball to start the third quarter.
Right. I'm not sure why Linsly called that last play. Everybody in the house knew that DiLorenzo was going to keep it.
Cowan back at quarterback. He's going out to the edge. He's got a receiver. And a receiver down at about the 3-yard line. Well, that gentleman had a touchdown already. Jalik Johnson with the catch. We're down to 30 seconds. Knocking at the door, 1st and goal from inside the 5. There's the pitch. Can Dover get out there and get him? Touchdown, Linsly. It is Alex Taylor. 6 foot, 175-pound junior. Takes it in from about 2 yards. And now we have flags thrown way after the play. You see there. So I don't know what those flags are for. We'll have to wait and see. Well, they're talking to Coach Dan Ift. What it must be against, I'm saying probably too much celebration maybe.
Yeah, some taunting.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 56 is spiking the football.
Well, you can't do that. You can't spike the football in high school football, so that's why Linsly got the penalty. But you know, this ball's setting on the 25. It's going to be a 35-yard extra point. We witnessed this kid in warm-ups. He's got plenty of leg.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. 25 seconds to play, 2nd quarter. Kick is up. He might have pulled it. Yep. Pulled it left. Plenty long, pulled it left. And let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more. Dover trailing 13-7 right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily, 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Well, the penalty moving the extra point back to the 25, Jason, that could loom big for Linsly later in the game.
Well, it could. It just pulled it off and keeps us a 6-point ball game, so you never want to leave points on the field.
So Dover trailing 13-7. They'll have a chance to return this. A couple sophomores back, standing at about their 15-yard line. Dalen Clark has already had a really good return. Caden Shy, the other one back there. Now they're moving back to about their 5.
There's the kick.
So the kick is high and deep, taken right at the goal line. Shy comes out to the 15, the 20. He's still sidestepping, 25, 30. And he's still on his feet at the 35. We got 15 seconds left. Finally goes down.
And another flag.
And another flag.
35. Ball on the tackle for Linsly.
13 seconds on the clock. See what this call is. Okay, we got it. Face mask against Linsly.
34-yard return.
5-yard face mask on the kicking team number 8. 5-yard penalty, we added it and run. First down.
So they changed it, several years ago. If it was flagrant, it'd have been 15-yard penalty. That one just a 5-yard penalty. So in other words, it was an accident.
First and 10, Dover at
There's been 12 penalties called in this first half.
That's a lot.
Left and a half.
Stevenson in motion. He gets the ball. Turns it up. He's at the 45, knocked out of bounds. Clock stops at 9 seconds.
Driven out of bounds on the right sideline, the far sideline.
9 seconds to play, first half. I want to remind you, join us at halftime. It's the halftime report. It's brought to you by Doug Sofer and the Sofer Insurance Agency in New Philadelphia. The Sofer Agency serving Tuscarawas County for nearly 50 years. 2nd and 3 for Dover. Possibly the last play of the first half. We'll see. Stevenson again. And this time Ham straight off the right guard. He's still on his feet across the 45 down into the 43-yard line. And they move the chains. They're going to start the clock, and that's probably going to be it for the first half.
4 seconds remaining.
As we start the Sofer Insurance halftime report, Dover trailing Linsly 13-7. And we'll come back for the Sofer Insurance halftime report right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Backpacks, homework, yellow buses, and Friday night football. These are just a few of the signs that tell us school is back in session. Hi, this is Doug Sofer of the Sofer Insurance Agency in New Philadelphia. The start of the new school year is an exciting time for students, teachers, and families all across the Tuscarawas Valley. Please remember to slow down and be extra careful driving near schools, buses, and morning and afternoon drop-off times. Best of luck to all our local teams, bands, cheerleaders this season. Always do your best and be great teammates. May this be your best school year ever.
The associates at Sofer Insurance are proud to provide families and businesses with affordable options for your insurance needs and take the time to get to know you face to face. They are proud to be part of the community for nearly 50 years and look forward to meeting you. Good luck and best wishes for a great year.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Hi, this is Leslie Blake from New Dawn Rehab and Healthcare, located next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital.
Our facilities are designed to offer an array of services, including rehabilitation, long-term care, and assisted living. Our campus has undergone a major renovation to create a gorgeous resort-like feel. The new rooms are bright and spacious with tasteful decor. Our activities area has casino-like slot machines, arcade games, pool tables, and more. We created an inviting space for our residents and their families to enjoy spending time together. Go to newdawnrehabcare.com for more information.
Flowers make a big first impression, but when you choose Pam's Posies, you're guaranteed the freshest and longest lasting flowers that keep their wow factor long after the first day. Pam's Posies delivers flowers every day for birthdays, signature weddings and events, anniversaries, funerals, or just because. Along with their stunning floral arrangements, Pam's Posies has a beautiful selection of gifts, including jewelry, candles, and cards. See us at Pam's Posies and online at doverflowers.com today.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the smart way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the smart way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
Welcome you back to the Sofer Insurance halftime report, as it's Linsly 13, Dover 7. Been a very entertaining first half. Quite a few turnovers, 3 interceptions by Linsly's quarterback, and Dover stopping those 3 drives. And right now we have on the field at halftime Linsly's homecoming night here at West Liberty University. And we'll just kind of keep the camera on them and hope you enjoy. We've got quite a few Linsly fans, parents, grandparents, friends watching our live video stream. And we're going to keep the camera on the girls as they come across, and we'll have your winner when that announcement is made. And right now it's time to give you the game and scoring summary. It's brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, world-class care is near you. Find care near you at clevelandclinic.org/locations. Well, Dover's Jackson Storm got his first of 2 interceptions in the first half with 11:20 to play. It was the opening kickoff. Went to Linsly, and on their first possession, they threw the interception. Dover took it in. It was a 10-play, 65-yard drive after the interception. With 5:41 to go in the first quarter, Dover was up 7-0. Then it was Linsly. 10 seconds later, it was Jalik Johnson, 95-yard touchdown return on the kickoff. And the kick was good. And with 5:28 to play first quarter, we were tied at 7 apiece. And the Dover, they stopped the drives with 2 more interceptions. One in the first quarter with 3:13 to play, Jackson Storm, his second interception of the first quarter. And then Tyler Stevenson came up with one as he was standing in the end zone. And with 10:21 to play second quarter, he came up with that drive-stopping interception. And Linsly, though, with time running out in the first half, just 25 seconds on the clock, Alex Taylor took it in from 2 yards out. The kick was no good because there was a penalty, too much celebration, and they had to move back, and the kick was wide to the left, and that's where we stand right now, 13-7. That is a look at our game and scoring summary. It's brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, hey, you can find care near you at clevelandclinic.org/locations. And again, homecoming happening here at West Liberty for Linsly Academy. And the Cadets, we talked before the game, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 students.
Yeah, I believe it was 468 to be exact, but
468.
Right around 500.
And a school that, I don't know, I guess you would call it a boarding school, wouldn't you? They come here and basically a college campus. It's a high school campus, and the students, they stay at school. And it's somewhere near, not too far outside of Wheeling, isn't it?
Right, yes, it is.
So, yeah. And as I look down on the field, the homecoming court for 2022, Gianna Falbo, Sarah Campsey, Cheyenne DeLong, Celia DeMarchi, and then Liv Torner, Sharon Aristizabal, Kelsey Glessner, and Megan Maroney. So those are your girls on the court right now. Other games happening in New Philadelphia, and we'll try to get you an update on that game. New Philadelphia traveling out to West Holmes. They are on AM 1450, 100.9 FM, and on WJER.com. And if you're tuned in to our live video streaming tonight, kind of get word to us somehow. WJER at WJER.com, sports at WJER.com, one way or the other. Jason?
Well, I was just doing some research on Linsly Academy. I'm going to see how sharp you are tonight.
Go ahead.
What do you think tuition is a year at Linsly Academy?
Well, I'm going to say $30,000.
How about the tune of $43,000 a year?
What is it known for? What do they produce?
Scholars, I guess.
Scholars. I wonder if they give out, do they give out some scholarships?
Oh, I'm sure they do. I mean, these kids come from all over the place. Annual revenue for the school is $15 million.
Wow. Yeah. That's quite a bit. We will also have the Dover Marching Tornadoes here in just a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. Well, they're still announcing the girls. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back for the crowning of the Queen here at homecoming night for Linsly. Back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes, or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you. For every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
Driving at night with conventional headlights can be a real challenge. Cartoons and Accessories has a cure by replacing your standard headlights with new LED headlights and fog lights. These lights offer 4,000 and 5,000 lumens of excessive light to help you see at night while driving. Often these headlights are 3 times as bright as the ones you have now. Cartoons professionals can often install a set of LED lights in your vehicle in just a few minutes while you wait. Stop by Cartoons today at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly or call 330-339-2006. Be there.
Your home is a reflection of who you are. It's where you make memories to last a lifetime. At Williams Floor Covering in Dover, you can choose between 138 Shaw colors and unique coordinating patterns. Color makes the room, you make the memories. Discover color that speaks to you on the Shaw Color Wall at Williams Floor Covering. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover. The Hennis Care Center family has job opportunities for qualified candidates. Hennis in Bolivar and in Dover is now hiring STNAs along with other positions. Hennis is proud to offer competitive wages, generous health and life insurance benefits, shift flexibility, 401k, meals during shifts, paid personal time, and more. When you work with Hennis, you become part of the family. Apply in person at Hennis in Bolivar or Dover, or apply online at henniscarecenter.com.
Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing's High School Sports Game Day giveaway is back. Enter now before October 21st at henryheating.com/rivalry for your chance to win a Bryant ductless heat pump system with complimentary installation. The winner will be announced during the WJER halftime coverage of the 119th Dover New Philadelphia High School football game. Contact Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing for all your residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and plumbing services. Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your partner to live and work comfortably.
And again, I want to welcome you back into the Sofer Insurance halftime report as Linsly leading Dover 13-7. Willie Grove along with Jason Hall. You are observing Linsly High School. You're observing their homecoming as the Queen will be crowned here in just a few moments. We want to welcome you in if you're a parent, relative, friend of folks at Linsly. And thanks for tuning in here at WJER and our live video streaming. We will have a scoreboard update before we leave here at halftime. And we'll give you all the scores that we have at that point as part of our Kent State scoreboard update. And yes, we'll let you know how New Philadelphia is doing out at West Holmes and some of the other games in the area. There's some pretty important games for teams to gather points in week number 9. Can't wait till week number 10 if you need them now to stay in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, you don't want to put all your eggs and pressure in one basket in week 10 to get in or to get up to get a home game in week 11. So you got to take care of business in week 9.
Well, and Jason's going to have our Kemp Insurance stat report here in just a few minutes. We're going to get the crowning of the Queen for the folks here at Linsly as they are getting ready to do that honor. Of course, next Friday, we will have the annual Dover New Philadelphia game. Tune in 6 to 10 in the morning as Ryan and Michelle will take their show on the road. They'll be outside Quaker Stadium. Stop by, see us. So, yeah, so kind of interesting how they're doing it here, folks. They're taking a random rose, 7 roses, and 6 of them are red. The 7th one is white, if I heard correctly.
Yep. And
so the person, the lady that gets the white rose will be crowned homecoming queen. How's that, Jason?
It's a fair way of doing it.
Absolutely. So let's see who we got.
Okay, ladies, let's open those roses.
Waiting for somebody to start cheering. Oh, the lady on the end.
And the winner is Sharon Aristizabal. Congratulations, Sharon.
Sharon Aristizabal. See, the toughest last name for me to pronounce.
That's the first thing I thought of when he said it.
I know. Congratulations to Sharon, though. Hey, we were happy to bring it to you. Jason, time now for the Kemp Insurance Stat Report. It's brought to you by the folks at Kemp Insurance.
Thank you, Willie. First, we'll look at our team totals for Linsly. They were 8 of 13 through the air for 85 yards, 3 big interceptions thrown by the Cadets. They rushed the ball 10 times for 48 for a total of 133 yards of offense. Linsly was penalized 6 times for 50 yards and had 9 first downs. For the Crimson Tornadoes, they were 4 of 5 through the air for 27 yards, rushed the ball 24 times for 108 for a total of 135 yards of offense. Dover was penalized 6 times for 55 yards and they had 8 first downs. And when we come back to West Liberty University, we'll look at our individual statistics for both our teams this evening.
To be a success in football, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. Don and Nathan Kemp and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium on the hilltop of the Hilltoppers at West Liberty University. And we are at halftime as Linsly Cadets lead the Dover Crimson Tornadoes by a score of 13-7. At this portion of our Kemp Insurance halftime stat report, we'll look at our individual statistics. First for Linsly. Cohen was 8 of 13 through the air for 85 yards, catching his passes. De Lorenzo, 1 catch for a yard. Johnson, 3 catches for 48. Field, 1 catch for 4. And Coleman, 3 catches for 33. Rushing the football, Cohen, 4 carries for 37. Alex Taylor, 4 carries for 10. One of those a touchdown. And Luca De Lorenzo, 2 carries for 1 yard. The other touchdown came from Jalik Johnson's 95-yard kickoff return. And that all adds up to 133 yards of offense for the Cadets. For the Crimson Tornadoes, Ben Ham was 3 of 3 through the air for 15 yards. Sean Bongenberger was 1 of 2 for 12 yards. Catching their passes, Tyler Stevenson, 3 catches for 25. Dalen Clark, 1 catch for 2. Rushing the football, Ben Ham, 5 carries for 31. Bongenberger, 1 carry for 4. J.J. Barton, 9 carries for 26. Dalen Clark, 9 carries for 47 and a touchdown, adding up to 135 yards of offense for Dover and a halftime score of 13-7. And, Willie, that concludes our Kemp Insurance halftime stat report.
Yes, sir.
But
you have something else to say.
I have one more trivia question for you.
Go for it.
Name a current Dover alumni that wrestles at West Liberty University.
Oh, boy. You would put me on the spot, wouldn't you?
Yes.
His last name Kaiser.
It is.
Is it?
Brandon Kaiser is a freshman at West Liberty University. He's the 184-pound starting wrestler for the Hilltoppers.
Great job.
Yeah.
Huh? You thought you were going to stump me.
Yeah, I can't stump an old dog like you.
I can't believe I pulled that one out.
I can't either.
Huh? Well, that's going to be our Kemp Insurance stat report tonight. And, hey, they are your local hometown agents for over 35 years. Now, Dover, the only band here tonight, and we're going to go down and we're going to go ahead and enjoy this next song, Dover Marching Tornadoes.
More popularly known as the Pina Colada Song.
And that is your Dover Marching Tornadoes. I should have opened your mic up, man. You know that song word for word, don't you?
I do. I've heard it enough on the Monday Night Lights practice for the band that I could probably sing their whole set tonight.
I miss those Monday nights.
I'm okay until it gets cold, but
that's right.
It's fun to enjoy it.
Hey, we're at halftime. Dover trailing Linsly 13-7. We're going to take a break, come back with our Kent State scoreboard update right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure. You know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna. 4 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store. And check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
The T-County Boxing Academy is the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. Serious athletes know that everything they put into their bodies affects their workouts, which is why the T-County Boxing Academy offers the industry's best supplements at the best prices for the best workouts possible, including brands like 5% Nutrition. Try their real food protein with low glycemic carbs. If you want to train like the pros, use the supplements pro boxer Sugar Dre Donovan of Urixville uses. Available at the T-County Boxing Academy, located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
The flowers you choose make a first dance more magical, a sad day brighter, a birthday more festive. So when you choose flowers, choose Pam's Posies, where they guarantee brilliant blooms for at least a week. Flowers from Pam's make a big first impression day after day after day. Stop into their shop, call 330-343-8377, or order online for delivery worldwide at doverflowers.com.
I'm Greg Ress, and I'd like to thank our customers for supporting our family business. We wish you and your family the best.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit KempthorneVW.com.
And we are at halftime, and that's going to conclude our Soper Insurance halftime report. And Dover trailing Linsly 13-7. It's time now to get you updated on all the scores. It's our scoreboard update. It's courtesy of Kent State Tuscarawas. Stay close to home, save money, earn your degree at Kent State Tuscarawas, and create your own success story. Plan your future today at kent.edu/tusk. We are Kent State, and you belong here. Now, Roscoe belongs in the studio, but he's going to go out on the limb right now. Roscoe, you got some scoreboard updates for us, don't you?
Yes, I do, Willie. Sorry for the delay there. Just running back in with my score sheet. This is how things are looking with the area teams at halftime. Of course, Linsly and Dover. Linsly holding a slim 13-7 lead over Dover at half. West Holmes not having much trouble from New Philadelphia, 36-0. West Holmes leading the Quakers at halftime. Ridgewood is ahead of Claymont, 21-7. Indian Valley is holding Tusky Valley scoreless, 21-0. Sandy Valley and Garraway, this must be a tough game going on, tied up at 0 at the half. We have Newcomerstown leading Strasburg, 16-14, and finally Coshocton and West Muskingum tied up at 7 at the half. Willie, that's your Kent State scoreboard update.
Thank you so much, and that is brought to you by the folks at Kent State Tuscarawas. And Jason, I don't know if you wrote some of those down, but I'll tell you right off the bat, Mr. Kyle Menace, he's a little nervous right now. Garraway, 0-0 with Sandy Valley.
Well, the first question I have to ask, is there a stake on the line?
Well, not this time. He's already won the stake.
Okay.
But he did pick Garraway to win the IVC.
Well, I think Garraway will win the IVC. It's just a matter of
putting it in gear,
getting it going.
Sandy Valley's playing pretty good in the first half, though.
Yeah, Sandy Valley's got some good athletes. Former Dover coach Jim Morris, he's on that staff up there, and he's a great coach, and he knows how to prepare kids for that kind of offense. So I think it'll be a good game maybe in the second half, but I think Garraway pulls away. Not really shocked with the New Philly score just because of the powerhouse that's in Millersburg right now, and it is what it is.
Hey, what do I do if I get a cramp in my leg?
Drink water, not Diet Coke, and get up and walk around.
How about one more score? Strasburg looking for their first win of the season. They're down by 2 at Newcomerstown.
That kind of shocks me, but you know what? I give all the credit in the world to Tom Spidell for stepping in, taking over as the interim coach at Strasburg. It's his alma mater, and he's had great success coaching the girls softball team. But for him to step in and take that and go down there and compete when nobody in the world gave him a chance but him, hats off to Tom Spidell.
Well, let's update. Mr. Kyle Menace is sending me a score update. He's saying Garraway is winning 21-0.
That's what I just heard as well.
Okay. So we'll report that. Garraway up 21-0, probably at halftime. We're going to take a break. We come back. We've got the second half kickoff. Dover will receive the kick. They got to stay with Linsly, and right now they trail 13-7. Come back with us right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, criminology and justice studies, psychology, engineering technology, English, business, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition rates are low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily, 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home a deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf, wishing our local teams the best of luck in tonight's games. Supporting your friends and neighbors is why I started McInturf Realty. Our staff works as a team to treat you the way you want to be treated. We truly care about you, our customer. Since 1992, we've seen national real estate firms move into our area. And now McInturf is one of the few remaining local hometown realtors. We are a local company supporting our local teams, and we thank you for your support. When it's time to buy or sell, make the call and see us online at McInturfRealty.net.
First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. This is Matt Kinsey. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Stronger for you, stronger for us, stronger together. The Tusk YMCA now offers a 24/7 fitness center. Find your passion, find your why. Visit the Y today on Monroe Street in Dover. Dover will receive third quarter kickoff. They trail 13-7. What do you think about the second half?
Well, Linsly, they still have the lead, but threw 3 interceptions in the first half. Dover's got to get something going offensively to get down the field and score some points. They're running the football, but I think we need to get the ball in the air, even if it's short passes, to keep that defense honest.
All right. 24 minutes to play as we approach the kickoff. Dalen Clark, Caden Shy back for Dover. And a young man that's got a pretty good foot. Line drive taken by Clark at the 4. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, still on his feet at the 30. Cuts outside, cuts back in the middle. He's got some nice returns the last couple games.
He has, very, very shifty.
It'll be Dover 1st and 10. Let's see what they can do offensively. And again, I think part of the deal is not necessarily scoring quick, but seeing if they can keep the ball away from Linsly's offense.
Keep it away from them, and when you get down there, score.
Then score. 13-7, Dover trails. Their first possession of the second half. Benham at quarterback. We've seen Sean Baumberger in there a little bit tonight.
Yeah, we have.
J.J. Barton. He's going to get wrapped up right close to the line of scrimmage. No place to go there. Again, Riddle is one of the guys defensively making the tackle. Also in there was Kevin Stenisi. It'll be 2nd and 10 now after the play that netted no gain. Ham sends Stevenson in motion, flips to him. He's going to follow a couple blockers. Oh, there's a block in the back. I believe Dover might be penalized for that one. It was a pickup of about 2.5.
That one's coming back.
Yeah, we'll have to see what it is. Maybe he got the hold.
Yep, he did.
Holding. Offense. Number 45. Stand up early from the spot. First up.
10-yard penalty against Dover. This might be the most penalized game Dover's had all year.
It definitely is. And our referee tonight really enjoys the microphone because he's on it a lot.
He's been on it. He likes to hear himself, I think. Wallach to the right. Stevenson out to the left. Ham at quarterback. He's going to keep it off the left tackle. He's going to cut back inside. He's at the 35. Falls forward to about the 38. Well, they lost the 10 on the penalty. He got about 12 on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 11 for Dover. Jeez. My daughter Tiff, she's even on the ball. Brandon Kaiser, she answered it probably before I did even.
Yeah.
3rd and 11 for Dover from their own 38-yard line. Stevenson in motion. And Ham's going to have to try to run up the middle. He's got room. He's going to be about 2 yards short, maybe a yard short. Oh, boy. And we've got an injury on the field. Well, Dover's going to be forced to make a decision on 4th and 1 from their own 48-yard line. We'll see what that decision is when we return. 9:49 to play, third quarter. Dover trails 13-7. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and deliver to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Well, the injured player, you see the guys taking him off the field. You see the huddle over there at Dover as they are faced with a 4th and 1. Boy, I don't know. Do you just try to pull the defense off to get the 1 yard on a penalty and then just send the punt team in? What do you do here, Jason?
I think you try to draw them off, and then, I don't know. It looks like they got beef in there.
They got Storm in the background with Clark. Let's see what happens here. Ben Ham under center. They're going for it. Clark's got it. He is going to get.
Ooh,
he's got to the 50. On a Kempthorne Volkswagen, very important first down that time. And with 9:34 to play, third quarter, Dover picks up a very important first down.
If Clark doesn't make a guy or two miss, they were in trouble.
Yes, they were. Ben Ham, you see him in the huddle there, just kind of watching the play clock. They want the clock to move as much as it can. And like you said, they need to end up with scores, but they want to use as much time off the clock as they can. J.J. Barton coming right at us. He's at the 45, runs through a couple guys, gets down inside the 40. Another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down. That time, J.J. just put his head down and ran through a couple of those defensive backs.
He did. Had a great hole on this right side, and the rest of it was just effort.
It'll be 1st and 10 again for Dover. They really haven't had much trouble moving the ball tonight, have they? I mean,
no, just some penalties where they shot themselves in the foot, and then.
And I'll tell you, their penalties helped Linsly put that score up right before half. Wideouts both ways. Ham's going to hand off. And again, J.J. Barton slips and falls. 4th time tonight that I'm keeping track of, and he's just frustrated.
It's like he can't get his footing when he's going to cut.
Yeah, something's up with his shoes, the field, or whatever. And I don't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is. 7:45 to play, third quarter. Dover on 2nd and 10 now from the Cadets 40-yard line. Stevenson in motion. Ham's going to keep it straight up the middle. He's got some running room. He's at the 35, down inside the 31. Oh, it's going to be close to a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short for Dover. That was a nice run.
It was. Got the defense to shift, and Ham found an opening and was off to the races for a big 9-yard pickup.
Well, in case you're wondering, it's not Linsly doesn't send a lot of guys both ways. They do some. But I think their line is different. Dover right up to the line of scrimmage. Ben Ham's going to follow his center, and he's got the first down. Needed about a half yard. He got 2. I don't see any flags, so another injured player? Nope, first down.
Got to move him.
Kempthorne Volkswagen first down for Dover. Getting closer to that red zone. We'll get a Cartoons sideline report here from Jason in just a second. Again, if you're wondering why it takes so long, Dover's watching that clock run. They get, 25 seconds between plays?
Yep, and they don't snap it until it's down to about 8 to 5 seconds left.
Well, Ham's going to really get hit hard a few times on that play. Fake the handoff to J.J. Barton, and Ben Ham, no gain, 2nd and 10. And again, as we go down to the sideline, give me a report from Dover's sideline. What's the feel over there, the players?
Well, they're trying to establish this run, but I think they need to take a shot. If it's incomplete, whatever, you got to keep that defense honest, because they've got looks like 8-9 guys in the box.
On 2nd and 10, Ham gets the snap, hands it off to Clark. Clark trying to find his way through and brought down from behind, and that was a Cartoons and Accessories sideline report. The folks at Cartoons would like you to know, man, they've got quite a few things. They've got some blind spot detections you can put on your car, wheels, tires, rear seat entertainment, backup cameras, cruise controls, and more. Stop in and see Cartoons as they've come on board as our sideline report. 3rd, and we're going to call it 10 for Dover, just inside the Linsly 30-yard line. Ooh. And as J.J. Barton takes the ball off of Clark, Dalen says, oh, man, that was my fault. So how about the double handoff? And J.J. just ripped it out of Clark's hand. He ran into him first. And I think Dalen realizes he went the wrong direction. We're going to get a timeout here. Well, let's see what happens. They changed it. Coaching staff was wanting a timeout for Linsly. And they said, no, let it go. 4:15 to play, 3rd quarter. Dover on the march, 4th and 2. In other words, another big play for the Dover Tornadoes. They hand it off. It's Clark. Man, how much pressure. Give the ball to the sophomore. He's not your biggest back, but on 4th down and you need a couple, you give it to him.
Yep, and he's cherishing it.
Picked his way, hasn't he?
Yep.
And again, that's a Kempthorne Volkswagen first down. We are into the high-impact tree service red zone area. And Dover looking to take the lead in this game. They trail 13-7, and they have put together quite a drive.
Well, and they're keeping Linsly's offense off the field. There's only 3.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Ham sends Stevenson in motion. Fakes to him. Ham slips a little bit. He's at the 15, down inside the 15. Whistles blow at about the 13. And so nice pickup of about 6 for Ben Ham. Do you think it's a play they call? It's definitely going to Stevenson, or does he have the choice to hand it off or keep it?
Well, I think it's just a way to get the defense to shift, to bring Stevenson in motion, and then Ham just does a design quarterback draw.
Wallach out to the right, Stevenson to the left. Ham fakes it again, keeps it off the left tackle. Got maybe a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It's going to bring up 3rd down now. Again, Dover into that high-impact tree service red zone. And I want to remind you that the high-impact tree service, they offer tree trimming, full tree removal, and stump grinding. So when you're ready to make an impact, call High Impact Tree Service at 330-275-1700 888-888-1818, or you can go online at highimpacttree.com. Big third down play here, 3rd and 3 for Dover. Ham at quarterback. Hands it off. Barton. He's got the first down close to the 5. Still on his feet. Hops over a defender and gets down inside the 5 to about the 4 on a Pam's Posies performance play. No slipping that time.
No slipping that time. And that was the 15th play
of
this drive. Setting up for number 16 with only a minute 45 to go here in the third quarter.
So Linsly has not been on offense this whole quarter.
No.
Dover's taken the opening kickoff of the third quarter, and this is where we are.
And that missed extra point by Linsly is getting more and more important.
Dover on 1st and goal from the 4. Stevenson all the way out to the right. Barton behind Ham. Turns, hands it off. JJ got hammered. Oh, good job holding on to that football. JJ had his bell rung, and I'm not sure JJ knows where he's at right now.
No, he took a pretty good shot there.
And kind of got a little bit of a snap on his head. Look here, guy comes in from his right. Ooh, boy, did he get hit. And good job by the coaches, just kind of checking with JJ. They're going to take him out right here. Oh, that's a big hit. 2nd and goal from the 6 now. And they're going to pitch it to Clark. He's going to try to get in the end zone. He's at the 5, got nailed there. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Clark went down pretty hard.
Yeah, he did.
It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5 for Dover. We're gonna run out this clock. Dover has kept the football the whole third quarter. When we come back, it'll be 4th quarter action. Dover will be faced with 3rd and goal from the 5. Back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. The personal financial management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB Online Banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
The Eat Fresh refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
Dover trailing 13-7. We are ready to start the 4th quarter. Have you seen, any recollection of a team keeping the football the whole 12 minutes of a quarter?
No, maybe 9-10 minutes and then score or turn it over, but not all 12.
Dover, and this is what, play number 17 or 18 of the drive?
This is 18, yep.
Big 3rd down play. And they're going to pitch it. It's Barton, and they're going to give it to Stevenson. He's going to throw it to Ben Ham for a touchdown. Little trickery. Dover comes up with the touchdown. And, boy, you can see the replay. We got a player down on the field probably with a cramp, but they send a man in motion. They give it to Barton. Barton gives it to Stevenson, and he throws it into the end zone to Ben Ham for the touchdown. How about that, folks? Haven't seen that lately either, have you?
No, he reached into his bag of tricks there.
Oh, my goodness. And again, there's a Dover player down on the field. We're hoping it's just a cramp. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back for the extra point. Well, we'll keep it right here. I'm sorry. Keep it right here. The young man is up, And going off the field.
Looks like
Matthew Jones. And so I don't know if they normally have Matt snap for the field goal.
Sometimes it's Matt, sometimes it's David Denny. So Denny's in there right now. Give him Matt a little breather.
Again, the missed extra point for Linsly. This is an important attempt right here. Dover could take the lead. We're tied at 13 apiece. The snap is good. The kick's up, and it's right through the middle of the uprights. Dover takes the lead, 14-13, 11:54 to play, fourth quarter. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Life is full of milestones: getting married, purchasing a vehicle, having children, buying a home, opening a business, planning for retirement. The list goes on, and you can enjoy these special moments even more knowing you're covered by the Hanhart Insurance Agency. Life, auto, home, disability, business, they have plans to protect you throughout all your milestones. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, a trusted name in insurance for more than 100 years.
Shopping for carpet has never been easier. Discover color that speaks to you at Williams Floor Covering in Dover. Choosing the perfect carpet can be a tough decision. That's why Shaw has created a simplified shopping experience and thoughtful color palette to streamline the process. Find carpet with comfort that's easy to live on and performance for your lifestyle. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Shop the Shaw Color Wall and enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
As we come back to West Liberty University, it's Lucas Lane going to kick it on the ground. And taken by an up man at the 25, and ball was loose for a second. Good coverage by Dover, but they didn't take a chance and kick it back deep to any of those speedsters back there.
No, they didn't. So they're going to make the Cadets use the length of the field here. Looks like the ball's going to be at about the 28-yard line.
Jason, what a drive Dover put together in that third quarter, and it finished off with a touchdown to start the fourth.
It was a long, time-consuming drive of 18 plays, 61 yards, capped off by a 2-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Stevenson to Ben Ham. Extra point was good. Dover leads 14-13.
Cohen with the pass. He's got a receiver at the 35. Dives forward to the 40. First down for the Cadets. Well, 13-minute drive. Almost unheard of in high school.
And if I'm Linsly, they ran that same play right there about 4 or 5 times in the first half, and they've gotten 12 yards at a pop.
Dover comes up. They fake the pass, and they hand it off. Nowhere to go. Good job on the left side. Matthew Gigax, one of the first guys there. Not a good night for their running back who came in as a leading rusher for them, Alex Taylor. He's had a tough go at it.
Well, Linsly only had like 34 yards of rushing at Steubenville, so their bread and butter is through the air.
Cohen calling the play out and turns again. Straight up was Taylor up the middle. Under 11 minutes to play now in the ball game. Dover up 14-13. Brings up 3rd down and 3 now. Cadets at their own 49-yard line.
This is a must first down for Linsly if you want to try to win this thing.
Dover would love nothing to hold him and get that ball back. There's a pass that's off the mark out into the left flats.
All right, you're the coach of Linsly. It's 4th and 3 at your own 49. You're down 1 with 10.5 to go. What are you doing?
He's going for it. He's going for it. I'd say you got to run. That quarterback's got some speed. I think you got to run him out, don't you?
Yeah, he
get him outside the pocket. Dover switching their defense up. And let's see what we got. Quick pass out into the right flats. Oh, they're going left. Oh, intercepted! And going back the other way, Tyler Stevenson at the 30, the 20. in a Pam's Posey's performance play. And we've got another flag. But how about Tyler just waiting his time, just biding his time, and he saw it coming from the start, stepped in. That's one of those things Coach Dan Iff says you don't teach a kid. Watch this. If you folks are watching the live video stream at home, you see Tyler just wait, and then at the last minute step in front of the receiver, and he is going the other direction.
Oh, we have a...
Well, out of frustration, that was Linsly's quarterback. You can see it here in just a second. Somebody took a late hit right there. And half the distance to the goal line as we're into the high-impact tree service red zone. It's 1st and goal from the 9. How about a score here, Jason?
Well, they have to score here.
10-17 to play in the ball game. Dover up 14-13. Stevenson in motion. A flip to him. He turns it up. He's at the 5. Knocked out of bounds. Maybe got to the 5. We'll see where they finish marking it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal now for Dover. Ball went out of bounds, so they're going to stop the clock at 10 minutes exactly. I'm watching the play clock and it's not starting. Okay, tell me, when do they decide to put 40 seconds up on the play clock and not 25?
I'm not sure what that rule is, but sometimes it's 40, sometimes it's 25.
Okay. And the game clock isn't moving.
He must have went out of bounds. That's the only thing I can.
So Ham at quarterback. He's going to keep it off the right tackle. He's moving inside. He's diving for the end zone. Did he get there?
Yep.
Touchdown, Dover. Ben Ham. Big score for the Crimson Tornadoes. About a 6-yard touchdown run?
Yes.
.9:55 on the clock. Lucas Lane's going to attempt the extra point. Dover up 20-13. And the extra point would put them up 21-13 and would force Linsly, if they score, to go for 2.
And it's blocked.
Yeah. So blocked extra point. Again, they're so important. 9:55 to play in the ball game. Dover up 20-13. Back with more right here on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Driving at night with conventional headlights can be a real challenge. Cartoons and Accessories has a cure by replacing your standard headlights with new LED headlights and fog lights. These lights offer 4,000 and 5,000 lumens of excessive light to help you see at night while driving. Often these headlights are 3 times as bright as the ones you have now. Cartoons professionals can often install a set of LED lights in your vehicle in just a few minutes while you wait. Stop by Cartoons today at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly or call 330-339-2006. Be there.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stay secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
And we come back just in time to see the line drive kick go out of the end zone. It will be 1st and 10 from the 20. And not much to talk about on the drive there. It's just the huge interception by Tyler Stevenson that set up that score.
Well, I kind of, not purposely, led him into that. because I kept saying how you go back to that pass that's been so good, and Tyler Stevenson must have remembered that pass play, and he just stepped in front of it and had a huge interception, took him down deep into Cadets territory, and then Ben Ham runs it in from 6 yards out. Extra point was no good. It's 20-13 Dover with 9:55 to go.
And here comes a sweep, and big hits. DiLorenzo, the ball carrier, and a couple Dover linemen right there to make the tackle.
DiLorenzo's been quiet tonight.
Yes, he has. Again, the quarterback from last year.
I think I'm getting him the ball in space. Just throw it to him. Let him do his thing.
Brett DeVault in on that tackle, come up a little bit gingerly there. Set up as a linebacker right now. There's a handoff straight up the middle. How about that? Forget that limp or whatever he had there. Brett DeVault just drives him back.
He read that perfectly, filled the hole, and made the tackle.
Yes, he did. It's coming up 3rd and 10 now. Linsly, I don't know if they're getting a little cautious. They're putting 4 receivers out to the left right now and only 2 Dover defensive backs out there. And Cohen's going to pass it to the sideline. And there's DiLorenzo. You said get it to him out in space, and should have been down with about a 2-yard loss. And instead, he picks up enough for a first down.
We got a flag.
I was looking for a flag. They're holding up the play, so let's see what it is.
I think it's pass interference because Jackson Storm drilled one of the wide receivers coming in the middle.
Okay, so they're going to probably not take it. So they'll take the first down on the play, 39.5-yard line. Dover leading 20-13, both teams with an extra point missed. Cohen passes out, and again a speedster, and Ben Ham says you're not going anywhere on this one. Johnson, the receiver, he's got a 95-yard touchdown return in this game already. Linsly trying to hurry up on offense, 1 out to the left, 4 wide receivers to the right. And they're going over the middle. Oh, that's where the cast on his hand hurt. He could have had, that's Jackson Storm, could have had his 3rd interception. That ball hit his, we'll call it a club arm. I forget what you called it in pregame.
He looks like the Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk. Here it is. You see it on the replay if you guys are live video streaming watching it.
There's 3 defenders right there. That's what, I don't know what he's seeing.
And there's 4 receivers over here with 2 defenders.
Right.
Yeah. I think sometimes he makes his mind up who he's passing to. He's going deep this time. And Stevenson's there. He's got it again! Tyler Stevenson with an interception. The receiver stopped running for Linsly. The quarterback threw it. Tyler Stevenson did not stop running. And it was a perfect pass to Stevenson. We're going to take a timeout. Dover leading 20-13, 7:57 remaining in the game. Back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Flowers make a big first impression, but when you choose Pam's Posies, you're guaranteed the freshest and longest lasting flowers that keep their wow factor long after the first day. Pam's Posies delivers flowers every day for birthdays, signature weddings and events, anniversaries, funerals, or just because. Along with their stunning floral arrangements, Pam's Posies has a beautiful selection of gifts, including jewelry, candles, and cards. See us at Pam's Posies and online at doverflowers.com today.
And the handoff goes to J.J. Barton, and Barton just pulling his way over the 25 to about the 27. Move the chains, they say. On a Kempthorne Volkswagen first down. That was just all effort.
that was will and effort. He's poor kid. He's tired of tripping or stepping on someone's foot all night, and he said, "This time I'm taking it myself."
Clock is moving. 7:30 to play in the ball game. Oh yeah, Dover can run this clock out if they just keep picking up first downs. They've already showed it. So on 1st and 10, Dover leading 20-13. Handoff again to J.J. Barton. This time he gets pulled down from behind. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for Dover. West Family Stadium. You see the clock moved under 7 minutes. What you can't see is the play clock, and it's at 20 seconds, and Dover will try to run that down close to 5 seconds every time before they snap it. Big win for Dover if they could get out of here with a win tonight.
That's a huge win. Pretty much cements a home playoff spot.
I would have to agree with you on that. And here's Clark. A little counter handoff and nowhere to go for Dalen. A lot of people in there when he got the ball, even some Dover jerseys, and I'm not sure that was going to go anywhere.
No.
You can kind of see it here. Man in motion is Stevenson. They fake to him. They give it to Clark, and really nowhere to go up there. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Last thing you want to do is give it back to him. Do you dare pass the ball with the lead?
I don't know.
2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Ham. He's going to roll to his right. It looks like he's going to pass to the sideline. He's going to keep it, though. And he gets out. He's going to be 2 yards short of the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th and short. And I can't imagine that there's any kind of idea that Dover's going to go for it here at the 35.
I wouldn't think so. But Ben Ham's over there talking to Coach Dan Eft.
Well, they're going to run Sean Baumberger into the game. Ben Ham comes back in. Play clock's down to 5. They're going to have to do something here pretty quick. 2, 1, and Ben Ham calls the timeout. 5:01 to play in the ball game. Dover up 20-13. They're at their own 35-yard line, and they got to pick up 2 for a first down. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
Well, Coach Dan Eft and his team has made their decision. You see Lucas Lane in there. Dover will be punting. Lucas going to let it go at about his 22-yard line. 4th and 2. And ball to Lane. Nice high punt. And it's going to be taken at the 25-yard line. It's DiLorenzo, and he keeps running sideways, and eventually he goes down at about the 27-yard line. Let's see, the first guy there was
McGuire Wallach. Showing some of his cat-like quickness.
Yeah, kind of grabbing him from behind, bringing him down. One of the other guys I saw there was it 42? Lance Yoder?
Yep.
Okay. Well, here we go. Can Dover keep him out of the end zone? Here's a pitch. And knocked out of bounds at about the 30. And that was Alex Taylor. So they kind of gone to the running game, maybe not trusting their passing since they've thrown, 5 interceptions total?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I mean, I just don't. It's easy for me to say sitting up here.
Yeah.
I'm not down in the middle of it, but some of the passes that got picked were not sure what he was seeing.
Well, here's a pass from Cohen, and he's going to roll and fakes the pass, and Sean Baumberger says, you're going out of bounds right here. Try to stiff arm him. Baumberger gets him out of bounds. Going to be 3rd down, and we'll call it 6. 3rd and 6. You can see here they just kind of extended the play all the way to the sideline. If you're watching the live video stream, the replay there, compliments of Claxon Communications.
Please start the play clock.
That referee has had to tell them to start that play clock how many times? Oh, they're going to get Dover offsides.
I think they got Linsly.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Step back. False start. Offense, number 5.
Good eyes there, Jason.
Second down.
Linsly is so frustrated and fighting amongst themselves right now that I don't foresee them getting this first down because they're not working together, that's for sure.
3rd and 11 right now. And Cohen is going to roll to his right. He's throwing it down the sideline. That one's out of bounds. And it is an incomplete pass. You got 4:03 on the clock. Clock is stopped after the incomplete pass. Dover up 20-13. Do you dare? You give it over to Dover right there. It could be the game.
They've got to go for it.
They're going for it. At least that's what it looks like at this point. Cowan is at quarterback. And now, is it Dover that wants to talk it over? Or Dover does. Dover takes timeout. 4:03 to go. Dover up 20-13. Linsly with the ball. They got 4th and 11 from their own 26-yard line. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, criminology and justice studies, psychology, engineering technology, English, business, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition rates are low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Well, join us tomorrow morning. We will have the End Zone delivered by Domino's 8 to 9, and we'll have all the game recaps and talk football. Big play right here. You see it coming right at you. It's Linsly needing to pick up 11 yards to keep this drive alive, and Cummins going to pass for it. He's going to try to get to his right. He's going to run for it. He's at the 35, the 40. And if he got to the 40, he did. 43, he's got a first down. Needed 11. And he got about 17 yards on that.
First and 10, Linsly, ball at their own 43.
And Cohen, the quarterback, he's got some speed himself. Surprised he doesn't do a lot of that more often.
Well, he took off. He was on a vengeance. He was not going to let them end on that 4th play.
Quick pass out to the left. He's got Johnson. Johnson knocked out of bounds at about the 50. That's the young man you cannot let get in the open field with the football. He will make you miss. Now the ball went out of bounds.
Yep.
And so the clock stops at 3:46. Linsly's got some time here to talk it over. And handoff straight up the middle. Taylor tries to get the first down, and let's see. Yep, they're just going to go ahead. This crew is just like most of the crews this year. If it's close, it's a first down.
Well,
but we had that one crew that
I know.
measured, 4 times in one game?
Yeah. With a turf field and systematically painted lines, you shouldn't have to do that.
1st and 10. We're down under 3.5 minutes to play in the ball game. And looking to pass. Got a man right in the middle of the field. Makes Dover miss at the 30. Down just inside the 30. And File is the receiver. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Another one of those drives that just may go to the end. Here's DiLorenzo. He's not going to have anywhere to go. Good job again that time by Hall and Baumberger extending the play and or the field and knocking him out of bounds.
Loss of a yard on the play.
2nd 11.
Loss of 2
now.
On the play. It'll be 2nd and 12.
2:58 to play as he went out of bounds to stop the clock. 20-13, Dover leading. Coming right down to the wire. Cowan looking to pass. He's going to have to just throw it away, and he does. So incomplete pass stops the clock once again.
There is no foul for intentional grounding. The ball was thrown on the line of scrimmage.
You're right. This referee just loves to hear himself on the loudspeaker. Who does that normally?
I think he's an ex-play-by-play guy, and he started taking up officiating, and he just leaves his mic on.
Or he wants our job. Nobody says there's no penalty. I'm like, they had to move the down marker over there. 3rd and 12. Cowan, he's being chased. And Gigax is chasing him right out of bounds. He's got to throw it away again. 4th and 12, another 4th down play. Oh, boy. 2:45. I can't get over that he just turns his mic on and just starts talking.
Yep.
Dover up 20-13. 2:45. You saw that play there. They ran him out of bounds. He got rid of the football before he did. So here we go. Could possibly be the play of the game right here. On 4th down. Cowan to pass. He is going to get outside. Is he going to run for it? He's going to throw it over the middle. Is it caught? Oh, the referee all the way over said he caught it.
He can't even see it from there.
Oh, and they moved it ahead a little bit. And they're saying move the chains. It's a 1st down. Oh, boy. Oh, my.
There's no way that official could see if he caught that.
No. No. 1st and 10, though. Inside the 20. Cowan wants to run it. He's going to run out of real estate. Nice hit by Sean Baumberger. Cowan's going to be a tired young man after this game.
He's just running for his life.
Yeah, you see the hit right here at the end.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. You see Dover's players, a couple of those are bent over there. This is a drive that is making guys tired.
Yep.
Minute 45 to play in the ball game. Cowan looking to pass. Over the middle he goes. He's got a receiver. He's at the 10, the 5. It's a race to the end zone. Tyler Stevenson saves the touchdown for the time being. 1st down. Inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal from the 3. Minute 25 to play. Can we come up with a big defensive play?
Well, the good thing here is that the short field really takes away their passing game. So Dover's got a key on these Taylor in the backfield.
It may just be Taylor this time. Cohen is tired. He turns the wrong way, and Cohen goes down. That's what, that's what your being tired does to you. Mentally, Taylor's pointing to Cohen. Hey, I was supposed to go right. Cohen went left, the quarterback.
Linsly's got 3 timeouts left. Why are they letting the clock run?
Well, they're going to make sure Dover doesn't have much time. If they're going to do something, they're going to use a timeout. Maybe, no. They're going to go for it here. It's down to 35 seconds to play in the ball game. Cohen with the snap. He pitches it. He's got Taylor. Taylor into the end zone. Touchdown, Linsly.
All right, now what do you do?
We're going to find out. Where's those guys that say the analytics? You do this or you do that if you're home? This isn't Linsly's home field, though, is it?
I don't think so.
They're going to go for the kick. Now, they missed the last one. We know this guy's got a big leg, though. He's a good kicker. There's a snap. They put it up. No good. Off to the right.
Uh-oh, we got a flag.
Did they run into the kicker?
I think they did.
Oh, they're going to give him a second chance? Oh, my. 28 seconds on the clock. Now will they decide to go for 2?
Well, it's probably half the distance to the goal, so. We'll have to wait for our play-by-play official to get on the mic. And
yeah. Here it goes. Well, not too many Dover fans appreciate that call. And I don't think they agree with it.
So the ball is going to be setting right in between the 1 and 2 yard line.
Hey, let's take a quick timeout. We're going to come back and talk about this. Dover leading 2019, 28 seconds to play. Back with more right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
The T-County Boxing Academy is the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. They offer adult and youth boxing classes for kids as young as 6, along with Muay Thai MMA for ages 13 and up and boxing cardio for ages 10 and up. Most classes are held twice per week at the T-County Boxing Academy, located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and prices start at $50 per month. Ask about their team pack, the family pack, or the premium pack for big savings. The T-County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
Jason, bring us up to date, buddy.
So we had a roughing the kicker call. Penalty moved the ball half the distance to the goal. Ball setting about the 1.5 yard line. Looks like Linsly's going to line up and go for it, and they got Di Lorenzo in there.
Yeah, he's going to try to go up the middle. They're going to push him across. Did he score?
He's in.
Oh, they gave it to him. "28 seconds on the clock. They put 3 linemen behind the quarterback, Di Lorenzo. He got up under center, and those linemen just come up and shoved him over the end line. It had to be close.
It was close.
It was close. We couldn't tell from our vantage point, that's for sure. And even on the replay, if you're watching the replay with us, see them linemen that just come up and just shove him across, and he had to be close.
So now Dover's probably setting up their best case kickoff return and try to set the wall and spring free. Looks like Caden Shy back there and Dalen Clark.
So Linsly takes the lead 21-20. And we'll see what Linsly does. Just 28 seconds to play. Boy, has this game been back and forth.
Oof. I guess looking back, if Dover does indeed lose this game, you know, intercepted the ball, 5 times tonight?
I think
Could
there's
only
5
have
of them.
20 points to show for it.
Yeah. And it comes down to another missed extra point.
Yeah, 5 interceptions.
I think the last 3 weeks, it's come down to field goals or missed points.
Yep.
Well, we're taking a lot of time. They're giving them a chance to put another guy in. They only had 10 players out there for Linsly. Well, you said it. It's Caden Shy and Dalen Clark, and one of those guys is going to break one sometime.
It's coming.
I mean, they have had some great returns. Let's just see what happens when they...
Now they have a different kicker in there.
Yeah, their coach, Depew, he said sometimes, so 5 is more likely to punch the ball, like onside kicks. The other kicker kicks it deep. So Dover needs to be ready for something up close. .28 seconds to play. Dover trails 21-20, goes out of bounds on the kickoff. So is that at the 35?
Yeah. I don't think I would have done that.
Nah.
Oh, he's going to make him re-kick it.
Oh. Okay. So Dover's going to take the penalty and make them kick again. Instead of from the 40, they'll be kicking from the 35.
I would have used the other kid, kicked it into the end zone. Make it start at the 20.
Yep. Again, still 28 seconds on the clock. Linsly up after a 2-point conversion with 28 seconds to play. So here we go. The final 28 seconds. There's a squib kick and covered for Dover.
That just gave Dover a short field.
Yep. So Dover's got it. 26 seconds to play. See what Dover can do.
Boy, this could really come back and haunt Linsly. Dover's got the ball basically at midfield at the their own 47-yard line. Lucas Lane, 25, 35. They got to get the ball down to, Dover would have to get the ball down to about the 20, 25-yard line to give him a shot.
Which is
very easy to do. They're at
conceivable.
the 50. Yeah.
Yep.
And they got 26 seconds to do it.
We're going to take a break, and then all the bills are going to be paid. 26 seconds to play. Dover trailing by 1. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Back with the final couple plays right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit KempthorneVW.com.
Dover on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to the sideline. They got a receiver, Tyler Stevenson, and he gets knocked out of bounds after a 5-yard gain. So 21 seconds to play now. And they're thinking field goal, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that they can get within a range for Lucas Lane.
And that only used, 4 or 5 seconds of the clock.
Ben Ham again gets the snap, looks to the sideline. This time he's going deep. And that one's going to be intercepted. That's going to be it. And what I think is the only turnover tonight on Dover is going to end the game. So Dover thinking that Linsly was going to play for that short pass. Ben Ham tries to go deep and intercepted at the 10-yard line with just 13 seconds left.
Ball spotted at the Linsly 9.
Let's see that. You pronounce number 4's name, Mateo Dimitrievsky.
There you go.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right. So all Linsly has to do is snap the ball, and that's going to be it. We're going to have players shake hands at midfield. Dover coming up just a little short tonight, 21-20 to a pretty good Linsly Cadet team. They go to 6-1 on the year, and a couple of their big wins. They gave Fort Fry their first loss of the year. They defeated Steubenville, and now they defeated Dover. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to have our post-game show. We'll be selecting the Subway Player of the Game, and we'll have the final numbers right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
It's time for a tornado cheer from your Dover cheerleaders, brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop.
Give us a D, D, give us an O, O, give us a B, B, give us an E, E, give us an R, R, put it together, what do you got? D-O-V-E-R, Dover, we're number 1.
The Grove helps you show your school spirit with Dover Tornadoes door decorations, Vera Bradley bags, water bottles, picture frames, and more. The Grove on the Boulevard in Dover.
Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services can assist property owners with navigating the real estate sale and closing process and sale-by-owner transactions, including home sales and vacant ground sales. The staff at Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services prepares purchase agreements and transfer deeds in sale-by-owner situations. Give Office Manager Renee Beam a call at 330-602-1800 to discuss your sale-by-owner matter.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit KempthorneVW.com.
We're back to the post-game show here at West Liberty University. It's Linsly defeating Dover tonight, 21-20. And time now for our Graphic Enterprises unduplicated drive of the game. It is brought to you by the folks at Graphic Enterprises with offices in North Canton and Dover, New Philadelphia. Offering professional IT and print solutions for your business, Graphic Enterprises is committed to customer support and satisfaction. Well, we got to give the unduplicated drive of the game. It was that third quarter drive. Dover had it for 12 minutes and then another minute in the fourth quarter. 18 plays, 61 yards, and they scored. And we thought, well, they're on their way, and it was 14-13 at that time, but not to be, as Linsly just would not give up. So our unduplicated drive of the game is that third quarter, 13-minute drive by the Dover Tornadoes. Take another break. Back with our Subway Player of the Game and all the numbers in tonight's game. It's Linsly 21, Dover 20, And we'll be back right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stay secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Show your support for the Dover Tornadoes at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers with our custom-made Dover pendant and earrings, set in sterling silver with sparkling crimson Swarovski crystals. Visit our Facebook page to check out our designs. Show your school spirit with your very own Dover D, exclusively at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers in historic Roscoe Village.
Let Sugar Valley Meats help you get ready for the game with all your tailgate favorites. Their retail store features the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive, turn right and go a quarter of a mile, celebrating over 30 years of fresh, farm-raised, local meats.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. Subway is drafting 12 new subs for the all-new Subway Series menu.
Like number 3, the Monster, piled high with juicy steak and crispy bacon. And number 9, the Champ, with rotisserie-style chicken and double Monterey cheddar.
And you gotta taste number 6, the Boss, with pepperoni and meatballs smothered in rich marinara sauce and topped with fresh mozzarella.
And that's just 3 of them. It's the new Subway Series menu. What's your pick?
Freshly prepared in front of you.
And again, we welcome you back into the post-game show as we are at West Liberty University. You remember how to get home? Did we let the breadcrumbs out?
Just go down the hill, I think.
Down the hill? Jason, 5 interceptions for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Folks are wondering, how can you not win a game if you intercept the ball 5 times?
Well, you just don't get points off of those turnovers or takeaways, and you let them hang around. You gave them an opportunity, and with a missed extra point, it kept them in the game. And you know, I give credit to Atlee Cohen. It was a big, I believe, 4th down play, and he took off running, make sure he got the first down. And then the next series, he had a big 4th down play, was running to his left, threw back to his right for a 12-yard pickup. Questionable whether the ball was caught or not, but officials say it was a catch. And the next thing you know, they go in and score. Then they miss the extra point, and we rough the kicker, and that moves the ball closer. And they basically picked up Luca Di Lorenzo and threw him in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and there you have it.
That's the ball game, isn't it? So time now to select our Subway player of the game. And, boy, you know, you always get some candidates. You get guys that you can pick for Subway player of the game. I think one guy for sure who played a really good defensive side of the ball game, came in for some big blocks offensively, playing with just one arm, came up with 2 interceptions, and almost got his 3rd interception at his linebacker position. What do you think of Jackson Storm maybe tonight?
Well, he played a great game tonight, like you mentioned, 2 interceptions. The easiest of the possible 3 was the one that he dropped, but he does have an incredible Hulk hand out there with that cast on. But congratulations to Jackson Storm, our Subway player of the game.
All right, we'll be back with all the numbers. Again, it's Linsly 21, Dover 20 tonight from West Liberty University. And we'll be back with more post-game show right after this.
Are you in the market for a new car or truck? Insurance rates vary greatly from car to car. So if you're in the market for a new car, light truck, or sport utility vehicle, it pays to call the Hanhart Insurance Agency first for a quote. Find out what it will cost you to put your new vehicle on the road before you buy. The Hanhart Insurance Agency, a trusted name for over 100 years, on West 3rd Street in Dover.
We'll be there when you need us. Hanhart Insurance.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Welcome home to the serenity and the hospitality of the Hennis Care Center in Dover and in Bolivar. Since 1947, 4 generations of the Hennis family have stood as leaders in the area with up-to-date facilities and caring, compassionate staff. With the care, safety, and happiness of every resident in mind, Hennis Care Center is a home filled with love, laughter, and amenities like chef-prepared meals, rehabilitation services, and social activities. To learn more, visit them online at henniscarecenter.com.
Katie, I don't know how you get to work so early, and you even have time to stop at McDonald's.
It's so quick with the McDonald's app. I order and pay from home, pull into the pickup spot, and they bring my food right out. Or I can just run in and grab it from the pickup area.
I always remember the app once I'm already at McDonald's.
But that's okay. Just use it when you order at the drive-thru or inside. Open the app, get your code, and you'll earn points toward free McDonald's food. Plus, the app is loaded with daily deals.
Suddenly I'm having a Big Mac attack.
That sounds good. I'll order it from my app.
The McDonald's mobile app. I'm loving it.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and deliver to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Welcome back to West Liberty University as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes fall to the hands of the Linsly Cadets by a final score of 21-20. At this portion of our postgame show, we're going to jump into the Kemp Insurance postgame stat report and look at our individual statistics. First for Linsly, they were 16 of 25 through the air for 142 yards. They rushed the ball 21 times for 84 for a total of 226 yards of offense. Linsly was penalized 8 times for 70 yards and had 16 first downs. For the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, they were 7 of 8 through the air for 38 yards, rushed the ball 46 times for 204 for a total of 242 yards of offense. Dover was penalized 8 times for 80 yards and finished the game with 14 first downs. And when we come back to West Lib, we'll look at our individual statistics for both our teams this evening.
To be a success in football, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. Don and Nathan Kemp and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to West Family Stadium here at West Liberty University. Our final score tonight, Linsly Cadets 21, Dover Crimson Tornadoes 20. This portion of our Kemp Insurance postgame stat report, we'll look at our individual statistics. First for Linsly, Atlee Cohen was 16 of 25 through the air for 142 yards, catching his passes. DiLorenzo, 3 catches for 20. Jalik Johnson, 5 catches for 60. Malti Field, 4 catches for 50. And Coleman, 1 catch for 12. Rushing the football, Cohen, 8 carries for 54 yards. Taylor, 10 carries for 27 and 2 touchdowns. DiLorenzo, 3 carries for 3. adding up to 226 yards of offense, and one of their scores was a 95-yard kickoff return on the first possession for the Cadets in the first half. For the Crimson Tornadoes, Ben Ham was 5 for 5 for 24 yards. 5 for 6 for 24 yards. Sean Baumberger was 1 for 2 for 12. Tyler Stevenson was 1 for 1 for 2 yards and a touchdown. Catching those passes, Tyler Stevenson, 5 catches for 34 yards. Dalen Clark, 1 catch for 2. Ben Ham, 1 catch for 2 and a touchdown. Rushing the football, Ben Ham, 14 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. Sean Baumberger, 1 carry for 4. J.J. Barton, 17 carries for 63. And Dalen Clark, 14 carries for 53 yards and 1 touchdown, adding up to 242 yards of offense of Dover. And, Willie, that concludes our Kemp Insurance post-game stat report.
Thank you so much, Jason. And Dover, they dropped to 5-4 on the season now. Linsly goes to 6-1. So Dover holding that 6th spot in the playoff positions with 1 week to play. They'll drop from there. We'll have to see how much they drop. But I want to thank the folks at Claxon Communications. If you enjoyed the game tonight on live video stream, and want to thank Casey and Mark for coming along with us here at West Liberty University. I'm not sure, we might have to help those guys. I'm not sure they can find their way back, but they can follow us. And I want to thank Roscoe back in the studio getting us through the game tonight. Good job, Roscoe. And my partner tonight, Jason Hall. Jason, we tried everything we could, but Dover just couldn't. They just couldn't make a stop when they needed it.
Well, especially on 4th and long situations where they did a great job covering the receivers, but then the quarterback would get outside the pocket and run for 15, 17, 20 yards to pick up big first downs, or they would flush him and then a receiver would squeak loose and that quarterback would find him. He threw 5 interceptions tonight. Some of them, I really question his thoughts on where he was throwing it, but at the end, he was a gamer, and he got him big first downs and marched him right down the field and got him into the end zone.
That he did. Again, Dover going down tonight to defeat Linsly 21, Dover 20. And join us tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock for End Zone, delivered by Domino's. We'll get you updated on all the scores and all the happenings in football this evening and look at college and professional. Want to thank most of all you, the fan, for tuning in to Dover football right here on WJER, your sports voice of the Valley.
You've been listening to high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes here on WJER, online at WJER.com and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game included the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored by Williams Floor Coverings and Sugar Valley Meats, the First Federal Community Bank Football Forecast, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Wendy's starting lineup, the national anthem, sponsored by VFW Post 1445, the Grove Gift Shop Coin Toss, play-by-play coverage brought to you by Hanhart Insurance, the Tuscarawas County YMCA Kickoff, Make the Call, sponsored by Mac and Turf Realty, the Pam's Posies Performance Play, the Sofer Insurance Halftime Report, the Kemp Insurance Stat Report, the Game and Scoring Summary, sponsored by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital, the Graphic Enterprises Unduplicated Drive of the Game, the High Impact Tree Service Red Zone, the Cartoon Sideline Report, the Kent State Tuscarawas Scoreboard Update, the Kempthorne Volkswagen First Down, and the Subway Player of the Game. Other sponsors included Hennis Care Center, Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, Taylor Insurance, Yoder's Hometown Market, Wood Electric, Little Caesars Pizza, Connolly Hillier and Welch Title Services, New Dawn Retirement Center, Solid Rock Photos, McDonald's, Smartway Communications, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Troyer's Trail Bologna, Kua Refinishing, T-County Boxing Academy, the House of G.A. Fisher Jewelers, and Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. For the best Crimson Tornado coverage all season long, keep your radio tuned to WJER and listen online at WJER.com. WJER Radio. We are the sports voice of the Valley.